Hello, hello, hello. What is going on, my friends? Happy Wednesday evening. Hope you guys are doing well today. Welcome back to another day and another chance at ripping some cardboard gold here at Cardlines Breaks. Sadly, like my show title came out, it's bundle up in the Midwest here. We have some freezing weather again. Winter's not done with us yet, and all you guys to the east of us, it's coming, unfortunately, and you're going to enjoy the next week or so of some just crappy weather coming through. But hopefully, if you are somewhere warm, stay there because it's not warm here. But we're warm inside, and we are ready to rip some football tonight. We've got 3 bundle breaks, so we can bundle up. We got some fun uh, 45 Friday by you, or in the Midwest by us, hopefully, right? Um, we're gonna have some giveaway and stuff tonight. We're gonna do as well because we just have the 3 breaks. We're also gonna try something tonight. If you guys would like, we're doing more of those Mosaic bundles, right? And so tonight we're gonna do. You guys give you a chance at hopefully getting one of those bundles for your very own for super cheap. So I'll kind of explain how we're looking to make this work. Hopefully it makes sense. But basically, I'm gonna put auctions up for a $2 opening bid. And for that opening bid, a bid, whatever you win that auction at, you are going to get a card. You're going to get a numbered card. They're low end numbered cards, but I have 15 low end numbered cards. When you win an auction at $2 or more, you're going to get one of those numbered cards plus a leprechaun that's going to race for you at the end of the night for one of those Mosaic bundles. So, in a sense, sort of like a raffle ticket, right? $2 could win you a Mosaic bundle and win one of those oversized stained glass. So we've got some mystery packs we'll throw up if you guys are interested. I got a few on hand of football, baseball, and basketball tonight. But also, I'm going to start and see if we can get a few of those. I can't, or how I'm going to do it is we can't run the bundle until we at least sell some spots, right? So we can't give it away if we don't sell any. But if we can sell a few of these $2 or more spots, then someone's going to have a chance at winning those bundles. So I'm going to throw one up there, and let's see if you guys are looking to play along with us again today. So we're going to throw it up against an opening bid of $2 is going to get you a numbered card. It's low end, but then it's also giving you basically a leprechaun raffle ticket at a shot at winning your own Mosaic bundle. Bigfoot's in on it. Love it. All right. So I will show you guys as well. So again, it's low end. It's Kellen Clemens rookie card, numbered to 250. So you got that coming your way. And you will have, assuming we can sell a couple more spots, you'll have the entry into there. We have 15 total entries. So at worst, you'll have a 1 in 15 chance at winning one of those bundles. I'm not going to show the card yet, though. It doesn't matter. I'll show the card, I guess. This one's a Jaron Hall to $5.99 from Elite. Again, $2 for this would get you your bundle. So actually, if you bought all 15, that would still be less than retail price of one of those bundles, and you'd basically guarantee yourself a Mosaic bundle for less than retail price. So that might not be a bad way to go about it either. So JR Bigfoot, you grabbed that one as well. So it's Jaron Hall to $5.99. Thank you so much. That is 2 in. We'll throw another one up there. We've got David Bell to $5.99. Again, it's a $2 bid, and that also gets you a chance at winning a Mosaic bundle. And if somebody wants to get a shot at the bundle, you guys are going to have to bid JR for him. So that one's coming your way as well. Thank you. We'll see if you end up running the table. I'm going to run them all separately because it's meant to be a raffle. So otherwise, I'd just sell you off. We're doing it as like an individual sale. But this one coming up is Leotis McKelvin, number card to 250. Again, $2 would get you the Lotus McKelvin to 250 and a leprechaun to race for you for a Mosaic bundle. No one else wants to fight for it yet, Bigfoot. Ed's in there. There's one. Oh, we got a bid up, actually. J-Dog's on that. Not done yet. So J-Dog takes it. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, at worst case scenario, you're getting a numbered card for a couple bucks. Um, hey, Andrew, welcome in. Yeah, hey, we're just having some fun, man. Feel free to join the party. We're breaking things, but also we've got a schedule tonight that allows us to do some fun things. If you want to pop into eBay, we're doing a raffle where a $2 spot will get you a numbered card and a chance at winning a Mosaic pack. And have no fear, we will be ripping Absolute. No one's taking that away from you, my man. So this one you'd get the Courtney Brown numbered to 3,000. And of course, you would get an entry at the Mosaic box. J-Dog takes another one. Thank you very much. Congratulations. We'll start our regular scheduled program in a couple minutes. I'm going to throw another one up there. If you guys want the chance at Mosaic, we got to sell a couple more at least, and then we'll be good to go. And throughout the night, we'll add some more up. But we've got Drew Olson, rookie to 599. Again, this is your entry ticket for a shot at the Mosaic bundle as well as this card. And if you guys have spots in tonight's breaks, for example, we will help adjust shipping as well. We'll put this in with your loot. So it's going to charge you the initial shipping. But if you're in tonight's breaks, we're going to take care of that as well. So don't let that scare you from getting away at that. So Ed does go after one. Nice pickup, and thank you very much. We got Joe Germain on the Prestige Extra, and that is 1932 out of 3250. Not so low number. And again, these are low end numbered cards, but it's the pull at the Mosaic that you're going for, less than the card itself. But any Ohio State fans out there, you get a Joe Germain numbered card, and you get a shot at the Mosaic bundle. And each spot will count as a unique leprechaun entry. So if you bought 4 spots, you'll get four leprechauns running for you in the race. Bigfoot grabs another one. Thank you so much. So we're just testing this out as well tonight to see how it goes on the live show. We've got Michael Jenkins, Fleer Traditions to 375. A $2 bid or more will get you this guy and a chance at a full Mosaic bundle of your very own. So we're trying this tonight. Again, try to do some different fun things. Have a little fun tonight. See if this is something that'll stick. If you guys like this, we can try to bring stuff like this more often as a way to get you some shot at some fun stuff. Bigfoot's back at another one. Thank you very much. We got Corey Luggett to 100 on the Prestige rookie for the Chargers. That's not bad. Again, low end, not a huge name, but 86 out of 100. Couple dollar bid will get you that and a shot at a Mosaic bundle. Bigfoot grabs another one. Even with all that, if you get that bundle, that's a great deal. Plus, we got these coming to you. I'll do one more, and then we'll save a couple more for later on, and we'll see. But we've sold enough, guys, that regardless of selling anymore, maybe I shouldn't say this till we run it, but we will give away that Mosaic bundle for sure with this. We've sold enough that I'm very happy, so thank you guys very much. But there's 15 total, right? So we're on the 10th. There's only There's only going to be 6 more chances to get an entry. Jared grabbing number 10, Tony Pike. The Tony Pike extra points is also to 100. 71 out of 100. We've got Mikel LaSure out of 500. Mikel LaSure out of 500. Ed's like, I'll take another chance. And taking nice work. Nicely taken. Okay, I've got 4 more left. I'm going to save those for later to see if anyone wants to try and get more later. Let's run a couple quick mystery packs, and then we will get on to our breaks. So I've only got a couple on hand, but NFL mystery packs, again, these are starting at $6. You get a guaranteed auto, relic, or numbered card. And usually if there's a numbered card, it's either low numbered or accompanies something else. And then usually full of different color and parallels and chromes. Try to limit the paper. Obviously, there's going to be a little bit of paper in there. But it's been a lot of fun. Really good reviews so far. And it takes one. Nice. Thank you so much. I'll add that to your loot. And again, we'll be adjusting everybody's shipping if you're in tonight's breaks as well. So that first initial live shipping cost will help reduce that. So again, $6 starting bid on the mystery packs. Other Andrew, I saw your message. I know we will get to the regularly scheduled programs, folks. Bigfoot grabs that one. Number 17 on there. I do have, let's go to a couple baseball ones. I know we're not doing baseball tonight, but any baseball fans out there want to get a mystery baseball pack? Thanks again so much on that one, Ed. Nice pickup. Thank you and good luck. We got one more baseball one. You opened one of your stay. How'd you do? Hopefully well. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Maybe got something out of it. Thanks again for grabbing that one, a baseball pack. Thank you so very much for that. I'll also do 2. I got a couple NBA ones as well, so we'll do a couple NBA ones, and then we'll get on to the show. Oh, good. Glad it was awesome. Glad you liked it. All right, so we got I'm gonna run 2 NBA ones as well. If you guys want to get your hands on an NBA mystery pack. And J-Dog grabbing that one. Thank you so much. So I ran 2 of each, so it's only fitting that I hit one more NBA one, and then we'll get on to the breaks. I got to get switch it. I didn't load any NBA ones, so I got to change the title from MLB to NBA. There we go. Or NBAB. One more we got up there. Starting bid is $6. We'll get you, and then we'll get on to our breaks. As you got ones you didn't get on your stepson. Got it. Cool though. Thanks for sharing them with your stepson though. All right, we got D-Laker gets some nice work. Thank you for grabbing that pickup again for everyone that's in the breaks tonight. We will help address shipping on the first live show to combine it with your stuff from the breaks. Yeah, and then so we unfortunately we gotta have it pay through. And then after we're done with the show and we get off, we start sorting everything. We'll go back and you'll see refunds to help address combined shipping and all that sort of stuff. So thank you guys so very much for that. Final reminder too, or not final reminder, but later in the night, I do have 4 more numbered cards which serve as entry tickets, if you will, raffle tickets for that Mosaic bundle. So later on tonight, I will run the 4 of those. If you wanted to get any of those, there's 4 spots left, a chance to win for $2 to win the bundle, the Mosaic bundle. But without further ado, and thank you for your patience, for you guys letting us play along and try something new. Appreciate it. We're going to get into our regularly scheduled program now, which is our absolute bundles. We're going to start out, it's 5 of these guys. Then we're going to be doing 6 Mosaic bundles and 6 Donruss bundles. So per usual, we're going to kind of open up all the bundles in a cluster at front. Max will be helping me with that. Everybody give a shout out to Max. He cringes every time he sees me put bundles on the schedule. But deep down, we know he really likes it. But we're going to do these. So we'll get all of our cards out of our bundle. Each bundle does have that bonus pack of a hit. So we're going to have at least 5 mem cards coming out of this break. And then with the Mosaic, we're going to have at least 6 stained glass. And then with those Donruss bundles, we're going to have at least 6 oversized downtowns, plus whatever else we can get into. We got Coach Jay in the house. What's up, James? And while I get these open, let me say special thank yous and good lucks for the Cardinals. That is James Jay on the Cardinals and the Falcons. Daniel T on the Ravens. We've got Michael on the Bills, Darian on the Panthers, Zachary on the Bears, Andrew on the Bengals, Jose on the Browns. We got Andrew on the Cowboys, Mike the Broncos, Robert the Lions. James has the Packers and Texans as well. Donnie's got the Colts, Braden the Jaguars, John the Chiefs, Donnie the Raiders, Aaron the Chargers, Andrew the Rams, Paul the Dolphins, John the Vikings, John C. The Patriots, Jose the Saints, Donnie the Giants. Dan's got the Jets and Eagles, Nick the Steelers, John the Niners, Kyle the Seahawks, Dan the Buccaneers, Andrew the Titans, and James with Washington. Guys, thank you for grabbing those spots. We are completely full on all 3 of our breaks tonight, so we thank you so much. Again, special shout out and thank you to everyone who grabbed a mystery pack. And for those of you so far that have found your way on to the entry for that Mosaic bundle that we're going to run a leprechaun race for later. So there's our packs of our 5 bundles and our 5 bonuses. And while I open up the first bundle, let's talk about a hit counter. If you guys want to get a chance, James, that's a crazy Packer pulls. Let's see what we can do. I've been hot pulling Packers lately. Packers, Texans I've been big on them, so we'll see if I stay hot with that. If you guys want to get a chance at some free stuff, all you got to do is play along on the hit counter and earn yourself some leprechauns. And if you haven't been with us before, well, first of all, welcome to the Card Lines family. If you've been with us before, you know the drill, and welcome back. But we play this hit counter game. You just got to tell us. In this case, we're doing 4 players. It's 4 of those sort of second tier. Oh, make sure you separate because that's the giveaway one.
Oh, yeah.
It's those 4 second-tier quarterbacks that we tend to pull a lot out of, and I don't know if they're even, maybe some of them might not be second-tier anymore. I don't know. Quinn Ewers might be first-tier after earning the starting job at the end of the season. But it's Will Howard from the Steelers, Quinn Ewers from the Dolphins. It is Riley Leonard, and then Jalen Milroe. Riley Leonard from the Colts and Jalen Milroe from the Seahawks. So you guys tell us which of those 4 quarterbacks is going to show up the most in this 5-bundle break. And if you get the right player, you're going to get a leprechaun that's going to run in your favor for some free stuff. If you guess the total correct of all 4 combined as well, that is an opportunity for a second leprechaun to run in your name for some free stuff. So you would say, for example, Jalen Milroe and 21. And if Jalen Milroe comes up the most, you get a leprechaun. And if it's, and we give horseshoes and hand grenade style. So if you got 19, 20, or 21 was the total number of all 4 of those players combined, then you would get that second leprechaun running in your favor. So our leprechauns are going to be busy tonight because in the absolute bundles, we're going to get those introduction cards that have the multiplayers. So we'll have to randomize those off. Then we're going to have the leprechauns running for you guys to see who wins that Mosaic bundle. As well as we're going to have leprechaun races for our buyers giveaway and our hit counter giveaway. So we got all sorts of giveaway stuff going on tonight. And again, if you are interested in that winning that Mosaic bundle, there is 4 more chances to do so. In between breaks, let me know and I can run those 4 spots throughout the night. If you are interested in a mystery pack at all, let me know and I can try and run those for you. Unfortunately, we got a few soft corners on some of these, but hopefully it doesn't look like it's usually the end card. Hopefully it's not nothing in the middle. Sadly, with these bundles, the plastic, they kind of get jumped a little bit, so you can see like there, it's got a little bit of a soft corner. That one's a little bit more of a soft corner, but then like the next card is just fine. So unfortunately, those bundles sometimes get us. So make that hit counter prediction. Good luck to you guys, and here we go for our absolute bundles. And thank you guys so much for participating. The camera needs to get up a little bit. That's better. All right. Felt a little claustrophobic there, didn't it? CeeDee Lamb's getting us started for the Cowboys. Andrew. There we go. Then we got Kendre Miller, Jerry Jeudy, Tyrone Tracy, Xavier Legette. And our first rookie wave is going to be a pretty good one in the form of Quinshon Judkins for the Cleveland Browns. So congratulations to Jose. We got a QJ already on the board. There's Jordan Birch for the Cardinals, rookie, and Shamir Dyke for the Titans. Hunter Henry, Baker Mayfield, Jake Ferguson, Tyreek Hill. Here's our first introductions card, and it's going to be the same team, though. Abdul Carter and Jackson Dart for the Gigantes. Donnie, congratulations. You were on the board with at least one Giants rookie. This won't be the last, I'm sure of it. There is Riley Leonard on the rookie wave for the Colts. So congratulations, Donnie. And that's our first hit counter participant. Riley Leonard gets us on the board. There's Emin Worry for Seattle and Smith for the Jets. TJ Sanders, rookie for the Bills, and Eric Iomanar for the Titans. We got a red foil of Shakir for the Bills, JSN for the Seahawks, Kamara, DK Metcalf, Kenneth Walker, Chase Brown. There's Shakir again, Xavier Worthy, Trey Benson, Justin Herbert, Calvin Ridley, Damon Lenoir for the Draft Diamonds for the Niners, Arroyo, rookie tight end for the Seahawks, and Martin, rookie for the 49ers. There's Jared Goff on the Hog Heaven for the Lions, Alfred Collins, rookie, and Jordan Birch, rookie for the Cardinals. Collins is the Niners, of course. Xavier Legette, Bryce Young, Ray, Xavier Legette again, Bryce Young again, Jackson Dart, there we go. So there's Tyler Warren for the Colts, and here's Jackson Dart for the Giants. Congratulations again to Donnie. There's David Montgomery for the Lions on the purple foil. And we're going to have an Ashton Genty insert on the Hog Heaven for the Raiders. Congratulations. Donnie, you're killing it right now. Nice work. Having a great break so far. DJ Moore, Roma Dunze, Tyrone Tracy, Xavier Leggett again. We've gotten, I think, 4 Xavier Leggetts already, and we're still really in the first, pretty much the first bundle. Just about to get to the second. There's Isaiah Likely Draft Diamonds. Jalen Noel on the purple foil, rookie for the Texans. There you go, James. Shamar Stewart for the Bengals, and Dylan Sampson for the Browns. There's Cortland Sutton, Brandon Ayuk, Devon Chain, Jared Judy. There's rookie wave Will Howard for the Steelers, Nick. And Will Howard goes on the board. We got 2 guys at 1. Tyler Booker for the Cowboys and James Pierce Jr. for the Falcons. Aaron Jones, Jerome Ford, Will Anderson Jr. Kendre Miller, Aaron Jones again. DJ Giddens and Travion Henderson for the Patriots. There's a rookie wave Jack Beck for the Raiders. Penix Jr., Mike Evans, Robinson Jr., Ramondre Stevenson, Justin Jefferson. A couple of rookies. We got Tesla for the Lions, Robert, and Yumi Yellen for the Panthers. 2 on the purple foil. For the Packers, we got Draft Diamonds, Tucker Kraft, JJ, Matthew Stafford, Okongwu, Jordan Love, Devonta Smith, Penix Jr., Mike Evans, Jalen Hurts, Brock Bowers. At Hog Heaven, Terrence Ferguson for the Rams, Jahad Campbell, rookie for the Eagles, Tez Johnson for the Buccaneers. There's Savion Williams for the Pack, and Harmon for the Steelers. Theo Johnson on the purple for the Giants. Here's another Riley Leonard on the rookie wave for the Colts. Donnie, congrats. Riley Leonard goes to 2. We're up to 3 on the hit counter. Jordan Addison, Breece Hall, Shakir, Xavier Worthy. Got Luther Burden the third on the rookie wave for the Bears. Zachary, congrats. Emeka Egbuka for the Buccaneers. Dan, congrats. And then Swessinger for the Browns. Jackson for the Bills. Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert, Joe Mixon, and Tua. Calvin Ridley, Jordan Addison. There's Josh Allen for the Bills, Drake London. Trey Harris on a buy storm for the Chargers, Aaron. You got a purple foil, Bryce Young. Abdul Carter, rookie for the Giants for Donnie. And there's our first Quinn Ewers for the Dolphins. And that puts Quinn up on the hit counter. We're up to 4 now. Here's a Hog Heaven of Patrick Mahomes for the Chiefs. John, congrats. There's Mason Taylor for the Jets and Will Johnson. Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert, Calvin Ridley, Baker Mayfield, Saquon Barkley. We got another Ashton Genty for the Raiders. So congrats to the Raiders. Bob Donnie, that's our second Ashton Genty. Let's see if we can't knock a kaboom out of one of these bundles, huh, guys? Introductions for the Chargers. There's Harris and Omarion Hampton. Oladejo for the Titans. Hurts, Herbert, Ridley, CJ Stroud, and Nico Collins. So we've got, what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 bundles, and then I'll do 3 of the hit packs, and then that'll serve as the halfway point. When you get a set, can you make a quick list of people who have bought those $2 entries so far for me? Thank you. So we'll do the third bundle. Then I'll do 3 of the 5 hit packs. And then it's at that point that you guys will need to lock in your hit counter predictions. So you got some time, but here's how we're tracking so far. We got Will Howard, Quinn have both come up once. Jalen Milroe surprisingly has not come up yet for the Seahawks. I expect that to change. And Riley Leonard's come up twice for the Colts. So for those of you guys that had the early beat on Riley Leonard, you are in good shape right now, but that can easily change with one card. All it takes is a couple of those rookie waves and hog heavens and all those with a few of these guys. There's a few of these corners again that are just the thing about Absolute. One thing, unfortunately, is the paper is so soft. So I'm gonna just even take my time a little more because they already apparently got dinged up in transit a little bit. So I want to make sure I don't do anything to ding these cards up at all. All right, so that's our third bundle. After this bundle is when you guys will have to lock them in, but you got time right now, so let's sit back and enjoy the first one that's going to start out with a Cam Scattaboo for the Giants. So congratulations, Donnie, you're getting a Cam Scattaboo. Donnie's doing well. Let's hope Scattaboo comes back healthy. We got Barshel Tootin on the rookie wave and Jalen Noel. We got Saquon, Shakir, Xavier Worthy, Joe Burrow, Drake May for the Patriots. There's a Hog Heaven Emeka Egbuka for the Buccaneers. Dan, congrats. Here's Kyle McCord. I almost put him on the hit counter as well instead of Jalen Milroe for the Eagles. Tyreek Williams for the Lions. Here's DK. Hunter Henry, Mayfield, Trey Benson, Austin Eckler. Ridley, Addison, Brees Hall, Kamara, DK Metcalf, and we got another Emeka Egbuka on the rookie wave. So congratulations for the Buccaneers spot, Dan. We've gotten a Hog Heaven, a rookie wave, and a base Egbuka in very recent times. There's Savion Jones for the Broncos. Here's Dylan Gabriel for the Browns. Jose, congrats. Abdul Carter for the Giants on the rookie wave. Congrats, Donnie. Starks for the Ravens and Walter Nolan for the Cardinals. Brian Thomas Jr., Sam Darnold, Hunter Henry, Baker Mayfield, Saquon Barkley. There's a little Honey Bijan Robinson for the Falcons on the Hog Heaven. Jaden Higgins for the Texans. TJ Sanders for the Bills. Jacoby Myers, Jaden Reed, JSN. Alvin Kamara, DK Metcalf. Pittman Jr., Prescott, and Chuba Hubbard. Brandon Ayuk, DJ Moore. We got the rookie wave for the Raiders again, Jack Beck. Here's another Dylan Sampson for the Browns. Nick Scorton for the Panthers. Walking Tall. This one's going to have to get randomized off. But you'll notice there's a Dolphins quarterback on there that's going to hit the hit counter. So the Raiders and the Dolphins, Donnie and Paul, you guys are going to be fighting this one out here in a moment with the Leprechaun race to see who gets that card. But that does put Quinn up to a tie with Riley at 2. We're at 5 now. It took a little while to get another one on the hit counter. Here's Ty Robinson. Jalen Royals for the Chiefs. McConkey, Pickens, Henry, Mayfield, Barkley again. There's a Hog Heaven of Joe Burrow for the Bengals. Makuba for the Eagles, and Jordan James for the Niners. We got Kyron Williams, Cortland Sutton, Tank Bigsby, Little T-Law, and Tony Pollard. So now, as promised, we will do 3 of our hits. The hit packs, these should all be in the form of patches, but you never know, could be something better, but they advertise as patches. The first one for the Commanders, James, how about a Jaden Daniels absolute patch? Congratulations to James on that one, a Jaden Daniels patch. Second year, see if he can rebound in his third year and get healthy. So our first patch on the board is Jaden Daniels for the Commanders. Congratulations, James. Second of what will be 5 patches. That's going to go to the New York Giants. It's Abdul Carter, of course. We've seen plenty of him, and Donnie's going to not be too upset about an Abdul Carter patch. Got a little bit of a fold of his jersey in there. It's kind of cool. Give it some texture. Abdul Carter on the blue patch. Rookie patch for the Giants. Donnie, congratulations. And then our third patch is going to be a good one for the Browns. Jose, how about Shedeur Sanders rookie patch? Congratulations, Jose. Shedeur Sanders on the patch. There we go. So 3 pretty good ones. Abdul Carter, Jaden Daniels, and Shedeur Sanders for our first 3 patches. Very nicely done, my friends. It is time while I get the next 2 bundles open for you guys to start to contemplate your decisions, not only in life, but about the hit counter. And you guys got to tell us which. It's tied up now, so it's anybody's game. Which of these rookie quarterbacks is going to step it up? I'll be honest, I thought these quarterbacks were going to do a little better. So that is why that's why I did just the 4 quarterbacks and didn't pair them up with anyone. I thought they'd do a little better, but 5's not terrible either. And again, it's not true hit counter, meaning the rest of the break isn't bunk. It's just these 4 haven't shown up quite as much. But we've got 5 of these guys right now. Quinn and Riley each at 2. Will Howard showed up once, and we've yet to see Jalen Milroe. So you guys have to decide which quarterback is going to show up the most, and then what the total is going to be. We're at 5 after 3 with 2 bundles left, so unless we get hot, I wouldn't expect it to go much more than like 10. I hope we do, but I think the safe bet probably says somewhere between 8 and 10 is the route to go. As we get these open, also take a few moments. Again, thank you guys for filling tonight's breaks up, for guinea pigging that kind of raffle idea with us, if you will. I think we're gonna try that again tomorrow. If you guys weren't aware already, if you look at that break number that we're talking about, that number sure looks awfully close to 1,000, doesn't it? Well, we are going to hit break number 1,000 tomorrow. The auction, we're doing 4 baseball hobby breaks, and the auction's just closed less than a half hour ago. So we want to thank everyone who grabbed those spots as well for tomorrow. Even if you didn't get spots for tomorrow, make sure if you can, join us. It's going to start at 11 a.m. Central Time, 12 Eastern. And we're going to be breaking most of the afternoon with those 4 breaks. We're also going to be going in between, hopefully, with some fun stuff. We're going to try another one of these sort of like buy an entry, get a product, and get an entry into a raffle. We're going to have some other fun stuff to give away to celebrate break number 1,000. And we're going to be doing 4 phenomenal products, all hobby baseball. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So come hang out with us and celebrate 1,000. So excited to make such a round number there. When we first kind of started this out on the side, that's a nice soft corner there. Jeez. I didn't think 1,000 was going to happen for a long time. We're, just kind of part-timing it, but thanks to you guys, we have been able to ramp up and have a pretty steady schedule going, including we still would like to ramp it up even more, and the best way we can do that is by growing the network even more. So please share us with your friends. Show them the link, show them the shows, tell them about the hit counter and the giveaways, and hopefully let them know we're a good time. And help us expand this network as much as we can. We're shooting for 10,000 followers and more. And if we do those sorts of things, it's going to let us continue to grow and grow and grow. But thank you guys all so very much. And again, come celebrate 1,000 with us tomorrow. But you guys got, I think I clicked the hit counter off. Get those predictions in. I'll have Max give you guys about 10 more seconds. And then we're going to close up the hit counter. And here we go for our last two bundles of absolutes. We've got Michael Williams for the Niners. And Alfred Collins for the Niners. Wow, it's a 49er bundle right now. There's Ayuk. Alex Highsmith on the draft diamonds for Pittsburgh. Tony Pollard, Pittman Jr. There's Jamar Chase, Montgomery. So lots of newer faces we didn't see in the first few bundles. That's probably a good thing. Tyreek Hill, Theo Johnson, Zay Flowers, Justin Fields. There's Isaiah Likely, draft diamonds. For the Cardinals, there's a purple Marvin Harrison Jr. foil. Tyler Warren, and there's another Jackson Dart for the Giants and Donnie. Donnie, you are doing quite well with the Giants and the Raiders specifically. Congratulations on the Jackson Dart. Yep, Mosaic is up next. There's Matthew Golden on the by storm for the Green Bay Packers. Congratulations. There's Shamar Stewart for the Bengals and Dylan Sampson for the Browns. Chase Brown, Jake Ferguson, Joe Burrow, Drake May, Audric Esteem. Another Cam Scattaboo for Donnie and the Giants. Congratulations, Donnie. The Giants doing extremely well in this bundle break. There's another Jalen Noel for the Texans. There's Henley on the draft diamonds. Penix Jr., Mike Evans, Malik Neighbors. There's Caleb Williams. Garrett Wilson. How about a by storm Emeka Egbuka for the Buccaneers, Dan? That's, I think, our fourth Emeka. Purple Mason Taylor for the Jets, Jordan Birch, Shamir Dyke. Bigsby, Tila, Geno Smith, Quentin Johnson. There's Tyler Warren on the by storm. Kyle McCord and Tyleik Williams. Got Faramuth, McCarthy, Stafford, McConkey, George Pickens. Michael Williams, Alfred Collins. You got Devonta Smith on the purple. And another Jackson Dart. Boy, the Giants answered the call in these bundles. They are outpacing all the other bigger rookie teams by far. Jackson Dart on the rookie wave. Congrats, Donnie. I should have put Jackson Dart on the counter, right? Brock Bowers, Devonta Smith, Tua, and Josh Allen for the Bills. Another Ashton Genty. It's another Hog Heaven. So, Donnie, the Raiders and Giants answering the call for you. Great break. There's Martin for the Niners, Birch for the Cardinals, and Dyke again for Tennessee. You do not have Deja Vu. That was basically like the same packs back to back. There's a Conwu, Jordan Love, Devonta Smith, and Joe Mixon. And we get to our fifth and final bundle. And we're going to start out with another by storm, Emeka. So, Dan, the Buccaneers are rivaling the Giants and the Raiders. There's Malachi Starks, Walter Nolan, Hunter Henry, Baker Mayfield, Saquon again, look at that. Shakir, Jerry Judy, Tyrone Tracy, Xavier Legette, Ray McLeod, Puka Nakua. There's Terrence Ferguson on the by storm for the Rams. DJ Giddens and Hairston for the Bills. Another Tucker Craft Draft Diamonds. Walker for the Falcons. Ravel for the Cowboys. Bryce Young and Ray McLeod. Olave, Monroe St. Brown, and King Henry for the Ravens. We're going to have, it looks like back-to-back Joe Burrows again. There's Eckler, and then, yep, Joe Burrow and Joe Burrow. Look at that, too. Look at the cut on this one. The card on the right, so much brighter than the other, but look at that blue cut line on the top. Yikes on the quality control, Panini. But there you go, Andrew. Two distinctly different Joe Burrow cards. Sadly, it's not as though one of them is like an extra hit or anything like that. It's just cut poorly. Like, look at that down there. The NFLPA and NL logo are cut off. That's tough. That's tough. Congrats, though, to the Bengals with back-to-back Burrows. There's Drake May. Audric Esteem. We got Dylan Gabriel on the Hog Heaven. Nick Scorton for the Panthers and Makuba for the Eagles. Hamilton, Lamar Jackson, Trey Benson, Eckler. There's Jalen Hurts on the Draft Diamonds. Justin Jefferson on the color match purple foil. DJ Giddens, Maxwell Hairston. There's another Joe Burrow, Drake May, and Audric Esteem. We got Josh Jacobs and Jonathan Taylor. Jared Goff on the Hog Heaven. John Walker for the Falcons. Ravel for the Cowboys. Cortland Sutton, Brandon Ayuk, DJ Moore, Baker Mayfield, Saquon. And how about another Ashton Genty Hog Heaven? So that's our fourth or fifth Ashton Genty, but it's our third Hog Heaven for sure on the Ashton. There's Savion, Dylan Gabriel. Bo Nix, Kyron, Elvin Kamara, DK, Hunter Henry, likely on the Draft Diamonds. There's a Matthew Golden for the Pack, and Woody Marks for the Texans. So James J grabbing the last two rookies of the break, and then we've got our two bonus lit left, and we only had one random card. So we're going to have to randomize that off between the Raiders and Dolphins. I thought for sure we would get more of those. But let's see. The next, our fourth one is going to be, how about Cam Ward for the Titans? Have not called Andrew's name yet for the Titans. So that's a nice one to finish off. Andrew Ward on a rookie patch for the Titans. Congratulations, Andrew. Cam Ward on the patch. And our fifth and final patch and final card of this break. It's green. Is that Packers or Jets? It is the Jets. Jets. Jets, just Jets. Mason Taylor. Congratulations to Dan. Mason Taylor on the rookie patch for the Jets. There we go. Congratulations. Okay, so let's get our leprechauns up real quick and figure out who's going to get that Genty and Quinn Ewers. So here's our world-class leprechauns. We're going to clear this out, and we're going to go Miami versus Las Vegas. I'm feeling 18 seconds tonight. Here we go. Yeah, sadly, no Kaboom tonight. Miami makes a push. So the Miami spot makes the push, and Miami is going to take the Genty and Quinn Ewers. Congratulations, I'll get the Leprechauns off. Thank you, Leprechauns. We'll see you back in a little bit. And so congratulations, Paul. You got that one coming your way. And no kaboom out of those 5 bundles, but some other good stuff. So let's take a look at what we got. We did get a Mason Taylor patch. We did get a Cam Ward patch. A Genty Hog Heaven by Storm Egbuka. Genty Hog Heaven. Jackson Dart Rookie Wave. Egbuka by Storm. Scataboo. Matthew Golden by Storm. Jackson Darts. We got a Shador rookie patch. We got an Abdul Carter rookie patch. We got a JD5 patch for Washington. Egbuka on the Wave. Egbuka on the Hog Heaven. Scataboo for the Giants. Genty. Patty Mahomes on the Hog Heaven. Ashton Genty on the Hog Heaven. Jackson Darts. The Big Apple Ballers with Dart and Carter. And Judkins on the rookie wave. So the Browns, Giants, Raiders all did pretty well. Congratulations, my friends, and thank you so much for grabbing spots in that break. As I pull up our schedule, you guys will see that we are now done with the first break of the evening, and we're getting ready to move on. Look at that. Even with all that games and stuff, we are right on schedule for the next break, which is going to be 6 of those Mosaic bundles. I am going to go ahead and right now we're going to do 2 more of those spots for that giveaway, so to speak, Mosaic bundle. So again, how this works is I'm going to put an auction up for $2 opening bid. And that $2 opening bid is going to get you this, looks like Canadian Football League numbered card that is numbered to 3,000. 2940 to 3000. It's going to get you this card, but more importantly, it is going to get you an entry in the form of a leprechaun at a chance at a Mosaic bundle all to yourself. So I've got 4 spots left. I'm going to sell 2 now, and I'll sell 2 in between the next break as well. Kelly says, hey, I'm in on this. I'm in on this. All right, so congratulations on your, I don't even know who this is, LC Stevens. Congratulations on your LC Stevens, the 3,000, but more importantly, on your entry. That one entry, it's all you need is a chip and a chair, and you might win your very own Mosaic bundle that we'll ship out to you. So the next one up is going to be another one of these, Jesse Haynes from the CFL. That's an NFL prospect, so 2944. Ironically enough, this is not Cardline's Jesse Haynes, but that would be funny if it was. But here we go again. A $2 or more bid is going to get you this numbered Jesse Haynes plus an entry to win a Mosaic bundle of your very own. Yep, that's exactly it. The shot for the bundle. That's worth it. And Ed takes another one. He wants to secure it. Thank you very much for picking that up. Appreciate you. Okay, we're going to have 2 more spots left that we're going to sell. I got 2 cards left that we're going to sell for those spots at the Mosaic bundle in between the next breaks. But let's get on with our schedule. And we're going to be moving on here to our Mosaic bundles. We're going to be doing 6 of those, and then we're going to be doing 6 of those Donruss bundles. So I get our team list up. I move to Mosaic. There we go. Break number 996. We got 6 bundles here. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to start unceremoniously opening and cracking all the plastic. Sorry about all the noise. Excuse our dust, if you will. But we're going to get all the cards out of the bundles, and then we will get into these guys. And while we do so, I do want to say thank you. Mary's back in the house. Guys, welcome back. We haven't seen you in a while. Great to have you back in the breaks again with the Cardinals and the Falcons. Daniel T is rocking the Ravens. Michael the Bills. Andrew with the Panthers. Mary with the Bears. We got Ben with the Bengals. There's our first empty one. After the Mike with the Browns, John with the Cowboys, Mike the Broncos. Mary's got the Lions, Ron's got the Packers, James J's got the Texans one more time, Mary's got the Colts, Braden the Jaguars, John the Chiefs, Ben the Raiders, Donnie the Chargers, the Rams, Kelly, Paul with the Dolphins, John with the Vikings, Antonio the Patriots, Ben with the Saints. Donnie's got the Giants one more run. At least Dan's got the Jets. We got Jonathan with the Eagles. Daniel with the Steelers. After the Steelers, we got Eric with the Niners. John with the Seahawks. Callie with the Buccaneers. There's an empty one here. Corey with the Titans. And Washington with Mary again. So, guys, thank you so much. Yes, you get all cards. We don't hold anything back here. We're not one of those breakers that hold those hits or commons. If we run the break, if your team that you won has a card in it, you're getting it. So good luck, everyone. I'll go ahead and get the last one out here. So thank you, guys. Good luck on the spots. And while we get these out, let me... Oh, Andrew, thank you for that. I will go back and let you guys know how you did on the hit counter. Sorry, I jumped the gun on that. Thank you for pulling me back in. Let me get these out of here since my hands are full on those. And then we will address the hit counter from the last one and let you know who got leprechauns. And then we'll bounce on the hit counter for this one to see who gets leprechauns. All right, so let me go back to our leprechauns here. And so for that first one, we did end up with just 5 and a tie. So all of you either picked Leonard or Urs. So Nick, John, James, Andrew, Darian, Jonathan, Lou, Ed, and Robert, you guys all got leprechauns. Congratulations. And the number was so low, sadly, most of you guys missed out on it. But Robert did double up. Robert H., congrats. You had 4, so you got within 1. Horseshoes and hand grenade style. So a lot of leprechauns were given out there. Robert got 2, and you're going to have the same opportunity now to earn some leprechauns in this Mosaic break. So while I open up the first couple bundles, you guys can take a look at our hit counter for this one is going to be insert driven plus 1 team rookies. So it's going to be the notoriety inserts versus the bang inserts versus the elevate inserts versus Browns quarterbacks. So Shadur or Dylan Gabriel or Watson. I think Watson's in here as well. So that counts. It's not just rookies. Any Browns quarterbacks. You guys tell us. Yeah. So are you... so AJ, are you Patrick or are you someone else? Sorry, there's only letters and names. Sometimes I don't know who you are, so maybe fill me in. If not, maybe we missed it. Max, did we catch HA314's prediction? Is that Patrick or is that Robert H? Okay, so Robert H, assuming you're HA314, whatever, we got you, and I noted that you won 2 leprechauns. So I don't know if you were just echoing it in the chat or if you think I didn't call you out, but we got you, my man. We got you. Yeah, and we were on time, right on time. All right, guys. So here we go. I'm still on the other one. Back to here now. All right, so notoriety, bang, elevate, or a Browns quarterback. Now, I would say notoriety probably comes up the most, but as I say that out loud, I probably just jinxed the notoriety. It is very hot or cold with those Browns quarterbacks. We're either going to get like 7 Shedeur Sanders or none. So we'll see how that goes. The bang, we usually get a couple per bundle. Of course, we're also hoping to pull as many of those purple scopes as possible. And we're going to get those oversized stained glass. And maybe we can get a regular size stained glass or an auto or something. Here we go. Good luck on your spots, you guys. Thank you for grabbing them. Good luck. 6 bundles. There's going to be plenty of cards and plenty of those downtowns, or the downtowns. Stained glass downtowns is next one to chase. You'll have a couple opportunities to update. I'm going to do 2 bundles at a time, and then we'll do the 3rd bundle, and that'll be the halfway point. So here we go. This is the first one. Justin Jefferson getting us started for the Vikings. And look at that. We're right on track with Ashton Genty again for the Raiders. Congratulations to the Raiders spot, Ben. Ashton Genty. He was hot last break. There's Julius Peppers on a silver for the Packers. And there's a notoriety, Justin Jefferson for the Vikings. The Vikings get a couple cards early, and notoriety is on the board for the hit counter. There's Chuba Hubbard, Greg Zuerlein, Bucky Irvin. We got rookie Jalen Lane for the Commanders. And our first purple scope is going to go Tyler Nubin for the New York Giants. Donnie, congratulations. And then how about a second Ashton Genty right away? Ben, we may be on a hot track for the Raiders for Ashton Genty. We got the action photo. Now we got the portrait variation rookie. There's Golden Tate, Zay Flowers, Lamar Jackson, Leonard Williams, JT Tiamalu for the Colts. And the next purple scope is a fierce-looking legendary coach, Bill Cowher for the Steelers. Daniel, congratulations. There's CeeDee Lamb, Randy Moss, Michael Penix Jr., Big Ben, rookie Kyle McCord for the Eagles. And Trevor Lawrence on a purple scope for the Jaguars, Braden. So we did not call the Jaguars out very much in that first break. See if they can get a little hotter in this break. There's the England games, Drake May, Zach Ertz, A.J. Brown, Kareem Hunt, Konata Mumfield rookie. And here's a bang. Patrick Queen for the Steelers on the bang, and the bang goes to 1. We got a 2-way tie on the hit counter. There's Jonathan Taylor for the Colts, Brian Robinson, wrong team, Isaiah Davis. There's Will Howard for the Steelers, and we got Drake London for the Falcons on a purple scope. Congratulations to Mary. Notoriety rookie for the Patriots, it is Kyle Williams, and notoriety goes to 2. Tyler Nubin, Gino, Dalton Schultz, Quentin Johnson, and there's rookie Caden Prather for the Bills. There's a nice purple scope in the form of Cam Skattebo. Donnie staying hot with the Giants. Cam Skattebo on the purple scope. That's a good one. Congratulations, Donnie. We got Tank Bigsby, Tyrone Tracy, Jamar Chase, Konata Mumfield, rookie again. We got Megatron, Calvin Johnson on the Touchdown Masters bobblehead card. Congratulations, Mary, on that one. Santana Moss, Tyler Shuck for the Saints, and Tariq Woolen. So that was bundle number 1. You guys can see how we did on the hit counter. We got 2 notorieties and a bang. No elevate yet, and no Browns quarterback just yet. You guys find yourself with some idle time here while we're ripping packs or after we're done tonight. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you take a pop on over to cardlines.com and sign up for our newsletter. It goes out twice a week. I think there's one going out tomorrow morning. It goes out by Jesse, published them for us, and him and our content team do a great job of putting some great stories and content together. You can learn more about our breaks and our store and all that sort of stuff through the newsletter. It's completely free to sign up for it. While you're there, you can fill out a quick survey that'll get you a $5 coupon to our shop and check out product supplies, card lines, breaker gear, and more in the shop. So check all that out. And then if you're still finding yourself with a little bit of free time, if you're on YouTube and you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, we would love it if you could subscribe to our channel and share our channel with as many of your friends as possible. So bundle number 2, we're going to get Steve Spurrier, Ricky White for the Seahawks, and purple scope for the Cardinals. There you go on Aeneas Williams. And the Giants, Donnie, a Jackson Dart rookie card on the portrait variation. Congratulations on the Jackson Dart. Tony Pollard, Travis Kelce, Jonnu Smith. There's Savion Williams for the Packers. And Zach Bond for the Eagles on the purple scope England games. There we go, Jonathan. Congrats. Jordan Love on the Brazil games. Tank Bigsby. Geno Smith, Justin Jefferson. Rookie Ty Felton for the Vikings. And Kyle Williams on the rookie purple scope for the Patriots. Antonio, congratulations. A.J. Brown, Matt Milano. Mean Joe Green, Justin Jefferson. Got Tyler Shupp for the Saints. And for the Jets, we got Al Toon, legendary Al Toon on the purple scope. Dan, congrats. There's Kate Otten, Tony Pollard, Travis Kelce, Justin Jefferson. And there's Harold Fannin Jr. for the Browns. Congrats, Mike. And the Jets going to get another purple scope. It's Garrett Wilson. So congrats again, Dan. Donnie Mitchell, Mark Andrews, J.J. McCarthy, Jared Versey, DJ Giddens for the Colts rookie. And there's our first Elevate Trey Harris rookie for the Chargers. Congrats, Donnie. And Elevate gets on the hit counter. We're up to 4 on that. There's Garrett Wilson again, Donnie Mitchell, Isaiah Likely. Harold Carmichael, Eric Iomanar. I've pointed this out before, but I absolutely love this photo. They photoshopped it. It looks to me like Carmichael literally doesn't have a face. So, I love that card. We got a silver reactive Will Shields for the Chiefs. Congratulations, John. And Josh Downs on a purple scope for the Colts. Congratulations, Mayor. Saquon, Mark Andrews, Leonard Williams, Damian Martinez, Megatron on the silver for the Lions, Richard Sherman, Garrett Wilson again, and there's Myles Garrett for the Browns. All right, so that was the bundles 1 and 2. I am going to save all 6 of our oversized stained glass for the end. We're going to sweat those out, build the suspense for you guys. So I'm going to put all 6 of them now that I have room on there together. I'm going to open up this third bundle, and then you guys will have, after that bundle, you'll have to lock in your predictions. The hit counter is not telling us much yet, but notoriety right now in the lead. We did get a bang. We did get an elevate. We've not gotten a Browns quarterback just yet. So right now, notoriety is in the lead. We'll see how bundle number 3 goes, and then you guys will have the halfway point. So 3 of the bundles will be done, but 3 of those oversized won't. So again, we're going to call that like the 48.5% way through the break is when you guys will have to lock in those hit counter predictions, and hopefully we can give away lots and lots of leprechauns. If you are just joining us, welcome in, welcome in. If you want to play along on the hit counter, you do not have to be bought into the break to do so. You just got to make a guess in the chat, and if you get it right, we get some leprechauns. If you're not in the breaks at all and we don't know who you are to have your address, you just got to let us know your address so that we can send you something. Usually we have you send us an email at info@cardlines.com or to me at jeff@cardlines.com. But if you're in the breaks or you've been with us before, usually we know who you are by your call name, hopefully. Sometimes we get a little jumbled up on some of them. Here's bundle number 3. There's Troy Franklin, Marquise Brown. How about another Jackson Darts? The Giants tonight, when we said, hey, we're going to run some football and we're going to run some 2025, apparently the Giants front office heard that call and they answered it, bringing us some good stuff. We got a touchdown masters, Larry Fitzgerald for the Cardinals. A.J. Brown, Terry McLaurin, Jalen Hurts as Kyle McCord for the Eagles. And the Jaguars are going to get a purple scope of Tank Bigsby. There's another bang. Chris Jones tackling C.J. Stroud on the bang for the Chiefs, John. And the bang goes to 2 on the hit counter, tying it up. We're at 5. Josie Jewell, Shakir. There's Warren Moon. DJ Giddens on a rookie. And how about another purple coach card? We got Bill Cowher. And now we got Sean McVay on the coach card, purple scope for the Rams. Keher, congrats. There's Will Shields, A.J. Brown, J.J. McCarthy, Jacoby Myers. You got Trey Harris on the rookie. And Fred Taylor on the purple scope. Another one for the Jaguars. Congrats, Braden. Saquon on the Epic Performers, Gabe Davis, Geno Trent Dilfer. There is Tyler Warren for the Colts, Epic Performers, Marshall Falk, Tyrone Tracy, Cade Otton. We got Warren Moon, Ricky White again for the Seahawks, and Antonio Gates for the Chargers. Congratulations, Donnie, on the purple scope, Antonio Gates. Here's our first Browns quarterback, Dylan Gabriel. So, Mike, congrats. The Browns quarterback gets on the board. We're now accounted for at every spot, and we're up to 6. Tim Brown, Ramondre Stevenson, Cooper Kupp, Kenny Clark, Jimmy Horn Jr. for the Panthers. There's another Calvin Johnson, the old Megatron on the touchdown masters. R.J. Harvey is a nice one for the Broncos, Mike. And Jamal Anderson, the Dirty Bird for the Falcons. So that is 3 of the 6 in, which makes it the halfway point, so to speak. So while I open up bundle number 4 and 5, we'll give you guys a few seconds to contemplate not only, again, your life's choices, but your hit counter, and figure out which of these quarterbacks is going to, or not quarterbacks, which of these inserts, or the Browns quarterbacks, is going to step up their game, elevate their game, if you will, and win this hit counter, and then what the total of all 4 is going to be. So halfway through, we got 6. I would like us, hopefully, to believe we're going to get into double digits. I hope so. Hopefully we can get hot with some Browns quarterbacks. I'd love to pull 2 or 3 Shedeur Sanders out of here. All right, so there is bundle 4. I'm going to open up bundle 5, and then you guys will lock in your predictions, and then we will do bundle 6 last. And then last but certainly not least for this break, we will do the Mosaic oversized stained glass packs. So that's what we'll do to finish up the Mosaic break. Once we finish that up, we'll do a recap. We'll talk about who won some leprechauns and show you what we pulled. And then as we move in, we'll be transitioning that point to our third and final break of the night, which is our Donruss bundles, 6 of those, chasing some downtowns. Before we do that, I will be auctioning off those last 2 sort of, for lack of better ways to say it right now, I'm going to say like raffle tickets, right? So it's an opening bid of $2. There's going to be 2 slots left that you can get. And if you win those auctions, it's going to not only get you a low value numbered card that you're buying, but it's also going to get you an entry leprechaun for a field Mosaic bundle, just like the ones we're open right now. So if you're not happy with what you got, $2 minimum bid might get you your own bundle that will ship to you, and you can rip away and hopefully get something you are happy with. So here we go. Lock in those predictions, Max. Whenever you get a second, close it up for us, please. And here we go. LeGarrette Blount gets us started. There's Wester, rookie for the Ravens. And there's a nice purple scope for the Seahawks of JSN. So, John, congratulations. That's a great purple scope. Yeah, and Donruss, they just did the vertical ones, right? Or the double downtowns. Those are cool. The Bang, Greg Russo. So, Bang takes a lead. I did not expect that. I would have expected Notoriety to win, but the Bang takes the lead with Russo. There's Caleb Williams on the England games, Trey McBride, Franklin, Trent Dilfer. For the Dolphins, we got rookie Quinn Ewers. And Notoriety comes right back. Caleb Johnson ties it up for the Seahawks. Congratulations. And the Seahawks. The Steelers, Daniel, congratulations. Caleb Johnson for the Steelers. And Notoriety ties it up. Ray Lewis, Jamal Anderson, Tyjae Spears, and Shamir Dyke for the Texans. The next purple scope, this gets me every time I see it. I just can't get behind Thurman Thomas in the Dolphins uniform. This should not have been made. This card should not have been made. He should only be on cards in Bill's uniform. But congrats to the Dolphins spot on that, Paul. I'm happy for you. Demario Davis, Tyrone Tracy, Irvin, Dawson Knox. We got Telek Williams for the Lions. And a CeeDee Lamb Notoriety for the Cowboys, John. And all of a sudden, Notoriety's back in the lead. They're up to 4. We're at 9 now. It's picking up. Barkley, Pearsall, Disley, Devon Chain. There's Nick Emenworry for the Seahawks. Drake May on a touchdown, Masters. That's a good one for the Patriots. Antonio, congratulations. The old touchdown Masters bobblehead cards. I think that's what Panini should officially name those, is the bobblehead insert. Kadon, Terrell Owens, DJ Moore, Jerome Ford, Tiamalu for the Colts. And the Jets going to get the third purple scope of the break for the Jets with Joe Namath. So, Dan, congratulations. The purple scopes are rolling your way. Epic Performers, Jamar Chase, and there's Caleb Johnson for the Steelers. Randy Moss, Troy Franklin, Marquise Brown, rookie Will Campbell, and Travis Etienne Jr. is going to be a silver prism for the Jaguars. Braden. Adam Thielen, Frank Gore, Jamal Charles, Jalen Royals, rookie for the Chiefs, and there's a CeeDee Lamb Elevate for the Cowboys. So Elevate goes to 2. We're up to 10 now. Ooh, not 23, 2. We're up to 10 on the hit counter. There's Santana Moss, Tyler Shuck again for the Saints, and the legendary Tim Brown for the Raiders. Bundle number 5. There's LeGarrette Blount again, Tiamalu again for the Colts, Brock Bowers on the touchdown Masters for the Raiders. Congratulations to Ben. James Conner, Jamian Sherwood, Joe Mixon, the Lad McConkey, Kanata Mumfield. This is our fourth Mumfield, I think, for the Rams. And Caleb Williams on a silver for the Bears. Congratulations to Michael and Mary on that one. Rich Gannon, Tank Bigsby, Kicker Alert, Greg Zerline, Russell Wilson, CJ Stroud, and we're back to another Ashton Genty for the Raiders. Congratulations to Ben. And how about this one for a purple scope, guys? Josh Allen for the Bills. Michael S., congratulations. Josh Allen for the Bills on a purple scope. That's a good one. Surprisingly, we just don't see enough Josh Allen cards. At least I don't pull enough of my guess. I don't know. Audric Esteem, Isaiah Likely. Oh, we got a little bit of a remnants of a pack there. Huh? Roddy White, A.J. Brown, Quinshon Judkins for the Browns. So no Browns quarterbacks yet, but at least if we can fill it out with a few of the other Browns rookies, that would be a good thing. Congratulations to Mike. And Kyle Duggar for the Patriots on a purple scope. Antonio. Gabe Davis, Derek Stingley, Zaire Franklin. There's Jaden Higgins, rookie for the Texans. And there's going to be a doubler on the hit counter, guys. Shedeur Sanders on the notoriety. So congratulations to Mike, first of all, on a great card. Shedeur notoriety. But then also, that puts the Browns QBs, actually to 2 because we got the Dylan Gabriel, and notoriety to 5. We're up to 12 now, just like that. Stephon Diggs, Stingley Jr., Fred Taylor, Jeffrey Simmons. There's Shamar Stewart, rookie for the Bengals. Terrell Owens, Zach Bond, Dante Culpepper, and Alvin Kamara. Trent Dilfer, Colson Loveland for the Bears. And we got a rookie purple for the 49ers, Michael Williams. Eric, congratulations. The Bus, Jerome Bettis, Montgomery Okongwu, Justin Jefferson, Steve Spurrier again, Terrence Ferguson, rookie, and Brock Purdy on the purple scope for the Niners. Eric, congratulations on the Brock Purdy. Matt Milano, there's Bo Nix for the Broncos, Steve Young, Emeka Egbuka for the Buccaneers. There you go, Callie. Ryan Robinson Jr. for the Commanders. Mary and Michael, congrats. Cole Kmet, Christian McCaffrey for the Niners, and Kyron Williams for the Rams. All right, so we're on to the packs of bundle number 6. As you guys can see how you're doing right now on the hit counter, we've got Notoriety is in a pretty comfortable lead at this point with 5 and 12 the total. So a number of you guys are on it right now for the hit counter. If we get a couple more hits, it's going to take a few of you out. So we'll see how that shakes out. There's a few of you that had higher numbers, so that might bring you back in, including John, Kong, Andrew. You guys are just waiting for more hits to come, and you'll get an additional Leprechaun on there. So let's see how it plays out here on our 5th bundle. But then don't forget, we've got our 6 oversized stained glass to get to as well. And as always, we do have the oversized sleeves and top loaders as well. So once I open them and show you guys our hits, then Max is going to take those back and sleeve them up and get them all taken care of for you guys. Here we go. Derrick Henry is going to get us going on this last bundle for the Ravens. Ricky White again for the Seahawks. I feel like before tonight, I feel like I don't even remember pulling this card. I've pulled it like 5 times tonight. There's an Elevate A.J. Brown. So the hit counter gets a ticker. Elevate goes to 3. We're at 13. There's Jack Beck, rookie for the Raiders. Chase Brown, Winfield. Ben Roethlisberger. Ty Felton, rookie for the Vikings. And Kyle Williams on the rookie purple scope for the Patriots. Nico Collins, Cedric Tillman, Jalen Waddle, Dawson Knox. There's a Kyle Williams for the Patriots, rookie. And an Isaac Tesla elevates for the Lions. Congratulations, Mary and Michael. Isaac Tesla on the elevate is going to put the hit counter for elevate to 4. up to 14. We got a little race here. They're only one away from notoriety now. That would really shake things up. Donnie Mitchell, Rich Gannon, Tony Pollard, Xavier Leggett. Was Rich Gannon a lefty? Based on this, it makes it look like he's a lefty. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember Rich Gannon. Anyone remember Rich? Like, I remember Rich Gannon, but I don't remember watching enough whether or not he was a lefty. But it looks like he might be a lefty. Travion Henderson for the Patriots. And the Panthers are going to get Adam Thielen on the purple scope. Now, someone in the chat, Google that up, or wherever you call your electronic friend, ask your electronic friend if he was a lefty or not. Terrell Owens, Isaiah Likely. There's a Patrick Mahomes for the Chiefs. John? Eric Armstead. How about another Travion Henderson for the Patriots? And Robert Brazil for the Oilers, a.k.a. the Texans. Epic Performers, Lamar Jackson. There's a Drake May England Games. Tony Pollard, Jordan Addison. Mitchell Evans for the Panthers. Dominic Lovett for the Lions on a rookie silver. Congratulations to the Lion spots. There's CeeDee Lamb, Chuba Hubbard, Myles Garrett, George Kittle, Jerome Ford. Oh, we got a Browns quarterback and a Shedeur Sanders. So congratulations to Mike on the Browns spot. I just already sleeved him up. I don't need to sleeve him again. I need to top load him. There we go. Shedeur for the Browns. And Browns quarterbacks go to 3. We're at 15. We got a purple for the Commanders. Purple scope of Brian Robinson Jr. So Mary, Michael, congrats. Actually. Jamal Lewis, Mark Andrews, Hunter Henry, Luther Burden, the third for the Bears, Mary. Randy Moss on a purple scope for the Vikings. Little color match action. Trey Tucker, Stingley, and Josh Downs for the Colts. So that's the end of the bundles. We've got our oversized to go. But here's where we're sitting at. We're at 15 on that hit counter. And let's see what our oversized can do. First one up. We're going to have 6 of these guys. Let's go. Good luck. It's blue in color. It is Jalen Milroe for the Seahawks. So, John, congratulations. You're on the board with a Jalen Milroe oversized stained glass. So, the Seahawks get the first one. Second one, it looks like it's going to be Joe Burrow for the Cincinnati Bengals. Congratulations to the Bengals spot, Ben. Joe Burrow on an oversized stained glass. Number 3. It open. Looks like the Vikings, John J. Jets. Justin Jefferson on a stained glass. John, congrats. That's 2 for you, right? Here's number 4. The hit counter hasn't changed. It would only be a Browns QB because there's not a bang stained glass. But how about a second Justin Jefferson? Back-to-back Justin Jeffersons for John. And that, I believe, John, that is the 3rd of 4. John, you're killing it with the oversized. Congratulations. Here is number 5. That's a different color. It's the Raiders. Ashton Genty, Ben. On the rookie stained glass, Ashton Genty. Congratulations. And we've got One more. Can you get another one, John? The Bengals, Ben. Wow, so Ben and John killing it on these guys. Joe Burrow with a second one. So 2 Burrows and 2 Jeffersons. How about that? All right, congratulations, guys. So here we go. Let's do a little bit of a recap. We'll talk about the hit counter. So here's all kinds of purple scopes. We got Moss, Robinson, Brazil, Thielen, Williams, Robinson Jr., Duggar, Namath, Thomas, Gates, Taylor, McVay, Bigsby, Downs, Wilson, Toon, Bond, Williams, London, Bill Cowher, and Tyler Nubin on our purple scopes. We got Shador, Dominic Lovett on the silver, Tesla on the elevate, Brock Purdy on a purple, Michael Williams rookie purple, Shador on the notoriety, Quinshawn, Josh Allen on the purple, Genty, Caleb Williams on a silver, Drake May on the touchdown masters, JSN on the purple, Jackson Dart, Kyle Williams. That was 2. There's one I actually sleeved but didn't top load. Jackson Dart, Cam Scattaboo purple, Trevor Lawrence purple, Genty, and Genty. And then we had, again, Joe Burrow on one of our oversized thin glasses. We had Ashton Genty on one of our oversized thin glasses. Justin Jefferson. Another Justin Jefferson. Another Joe Burrow. And rookie Jalen Milroe. So John got 3 on those. Congratulations. And if we look at the hit counter, we've got the notoriety did hold on. So John, Ed, James, Andrew, and Lou, you guys all got leprechauns for the notoriety spot. Congratulations. And then John and Lou, you both got leprechauns for the total as well at 14, 15, or 16, with that total being 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 more leprechauns were earned in that break. Congratulations, guys, and thanks for playing along as we bounce to our schedule. Let me get the hit counter off. As we bounce to our master schedule, you can now see we are done with that one, and we're moving on. We are a few minutes early, which is good because it'll give us some time to do those last 2 spots. Again, it's been sitting up on the desk. You guys could maybe see on the overhead time, but this sealed Mosaic bundle is going home with one of you guys tonight. And right now, 13 of you have punched your ticket in the race to win that sucker. And you got 2 shots left to do so. And we're going to run those 2 shots right now. And how you get a hold of those, again, is you place a bid on a low-end numbered card like this NFL prospect, Kevin Drake, and his card is 2763 out of 3,000. $2 opening bid will get you this Kevin Drake to 3,000 and a leprechaun in your name racing for that Mosaic bundle. John wants him. So again, you get the Kevin Drake numbered card by winning this auction, and you get the leprechaun entry in the race for the Mosaic box. John grabs it. Thank you very much. You're going to have a nice little loot of some fun low-end number cards to share with some folks. Plus, you got a really good shot at winning that Mosaic. So here's the last one. If you guys want a shot at that Mosaic pack, you got to win this auction if you didn't get into it yet. This is Chris Redman on the 2000 scorecard rookie. That's $5.99 out of 2,000. Chris Redman. You get the Redman 2000 and you get an entry leprechaun for the Mosaic bundle. So if you want to get on that Mosaic bundle, you got to win this auction if you haven't won one yet. That's it. Keep it going. All right. So thanks, John. Appreciate you. Good luck on those spots, John. Good luck on the spots. Everyone who got into that, again, we will have a list, and you guys will have 15 leprechauns running for that bundle. I am a few minutes ahead of time as well, so if you guys want, I've got a couple more of those mystery packs on hand. I'll throw those up as well. Again, these are the Card Lions Collector Series mystery packs. We did launch them a couple weeks ago, and not every one of them is going to be perfect. There's been a few that some people haven't loved, but for the most part, we've had a lot of great feedback about these and a lot of excitement for them. So we're doing our best to keep them packed up and coming. But we're live show. We give them a pretty good deal, starting them off at $6. I would very confidently say any one of these packs, in my opinion, there's more than $6 worth of value on these guys. John grabs it. Thank you, Mr. Bigfoot. Grabbing that guy. We're going to load that up with the rest of your loots. I do have one more NFL pack on hand. Opening bid at $6. There's 15 cards in here, including one guaranteed auto, relic, or numbered card, and usually more fun beyond that. Got a little bit of bidding war, it looks like, but it looks like John grabs it. Well played, and thank you very much. We do have a couple minutes before we start Donruss, so I can run a couple more. I'm out of football ones on hand, but I do have a baseball pack. Again, same deal as the NFL ones, 15 cards, one guaranteed hit. This one's awfully thick, so I'm thinking there's probably a thicker patch in here or extra top-loaded cards. $6 bid will get you the mystery pack. This is a baseball one. And Ed, thank you so much. We got one more baseball, one that I can run, and then we'll get on to our Donruss bundles and finish up the evening. So one more mystery pack, opening bid is $6. Again, feel very confident that you will get more than $6 in value out of these. And if you're already in the breaks tonight, we will, it has to be post-transaction, but we will address for combined shipping. And signed, sealed, delivered. Ed, thank you so much. All right, so that's my inventory for mystery packs for tonight, at least that I have to sell. So thank you guys, congratulations, and good luck on opening up those mystery packs as we get going. And let me get back to our team list here for our final break of the evening. It's going to be 6 of these Donruss bundles. Same thing, we're going to kind of open them up all as we go. But Ryan, thank you and good luck on the Cardinals. James J on the Falcons and the Ravens. Michael S on the Bills. Andrew on the Panthers. William on the Bears. John, so yes, you called out before. There's 2 Johns. Yeah, yeah. By the way, yeah. Once you get the free shipping, right? Load them up. Yeah, there were 2 Johns. There's John Rogers, right? So we tried to make sure they were separate in this one because both Johns were in this one. So John R. And then John Rogers, the Lions, Jose the Browns, John the Broncos, Zach the Packers, Donnie the Texans, John the Colts, Christopher the Jaguars, John the Chiefs, Ben the Raiders, John Rogers the Chargers, Ben the Rams, Matt the Dolphins, John the Vikings, David the Patriots, Jose the Saints, Donnie the Giants one more time, Dan the Jets one more time, Jonathan the Eagles, John, the Steelers, and the 49ers, Dan, the Seahawks, Corey with the Buccaneers and Titans, and Scott with Washington. I have a feeling that between the three Johns, John, Jonathan, I might be saying the name John a little bit this break. For your guys' sake, I hope I'm right. But so we're going to start opening these guys up. And thank you all for filling in this Donruss break. Um, I didn't look at all of the auction prices on them, but I think that it was a good deal for you guys. And these bundles have been really, really cool, I think, to open. So congrats, you guys who managed to get some pretty good deals on these. Hopefully I can pull you some great stuff. These bundles have been known to deliver us patches, really, more than anything. But oftentimes we see the bundles deliver, if they deliver one patch, they might deliver 2 or 3 patches. We'll hope for the old bank error in our favor situation. Previously, we had one of these bundles deliver us 3 downtowns in one pack. So hopefully we can get something like that again. That would be phenomenal. But we have the last couple of the last few times we've done this, we have pulled regular downtowns. The last time we did these bundles, we pulled a Matthew Golden regular downtown as well as an oversized. Sorry about all that noise. I'm just throwing the plastic to get out of the way. So we pulled a Matthew Golden oversized and a Matthew Golden regular size downtown. And we'll see if we can stay hot with the downtowns. But again, thank you guys so very much for buying into the breaks. We're going to kind of do the same halfway scenario. I got Max getting these open for me, so pardon our dust again while we open them up. And I'm going to go ahead and switch to the hit counter while I start getting the packs open. For the last shot at a few leprechauns, my friends, we are going with some of the well, I had the letter C. This break, like Sesame Street, this break is sponsored to you by the letter C. For whatever reason, when I was doing the hit counter for this one, I had the letter C in my head. So it's all teams whose cities start with C, sponsored by the letter C. So we've got Carolina, Chicago, Cincinnati, and Cleveland. Anytime we pull a rookie from those teams, position doesn't matter. As long as it is a rated rookie or elite rookie or anything like that, rookie from the Panthers, the Bears, the Bengals, or the Browns, then speaking of patches, I think we got a patch in this pack right here. Any of those 4 teams, if a rookie comes up, it's going to go on the hit counter. So you guys tell us which of these 4 teams is going to have the most rookies show up in this break, and that's worth a leprechaun. Then tell us which, wow, there's another thick one. Either we got a spacer or we got 2 patches coming out of here. Then you tell us the total number of all 4 of the teams combined. I would hope, I'm thinking, teams rookies, I'm hoping we should end up like above 20 on here. That's the hope. Hopefully we go even higher than that. Let's shoot for 50. What do you guys say? Let's make it a goal for 50. If anyone, we're going to play the ride or die game. If anyone has enough faith in me out of these 4 teams to pull 50 rookies from these, and you make that prediction now, a team, and you predict 50 or higher, if you ride or die with that and don't change it at the halfway point, I will make that be worth 4 leprechauns. But you have to be willing to predict 50 now, and it goes with it, yes. And then you got to lock in with it. You can't change. But if we get over 50 on those 4 teams, then you will get 4 leprechauns for doing it. And if you get the spot right, that's still worth its own leprechaun as it is. So if you guys want to do that and have some fun, go 50. And if we get 50 or higher, you're good on that one. You get 4 leprechauns. But you do have to ride or die with it. So here we go. We got the first bundle up. And the first card, we're going to start off. Never going to happen. Have some faith. We might do it. There's Josh Allen for the Bills, Michael. We got Tyler Boyd, Eric Dickerson. Our first press proof is Mark Andrews. And actually, 1 second, I've got to switch and make sure I've got the right type of protection for the cards there. There we go. There's Jalan Walker for the Falcons. Warren Moon, Kenneth Gainwell. Tyler Shuck for the Saints on the throwback. Donruss rookie. Congrats to Jose. Sam Laporta, Gabe Davis, Darnell Mooney, Rashad Bateman. We got Jim Kelly on the press proof. Khalil Mullings, rookie for the Titans. Howie Long, Ty Johnson, Joey Porter on the Legend Series Laser. And our first Red Pandora is a nice one. Omarion Hampton on the Red Pandora for the Chargers. So John Rogers, congratulations. Victor Cruz, Zach Bond, Tony Dorsett, Jalen Hurts. For the Denver Broncos is rated rookie Pat Bryant. For the Houston Texans, it's a green rated rookie, Donnie, of Graham Mertz. And we do have a patch. It's the Pro Bowl Games patch for the Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield. Congratulations to the Tampa Bay spot. Corey, we got a patch in the first bundle, at least one already. Baker Mayfield on the Pro Bowl Games for the Buccaneers. Xavier Worthy. Kicker alert, Blake Groupie. There is a Luther Burden the third on the Diamond Kings rookie for the Bears. William, congratulations, first of all, on a nice Diamond Kings rookie for the Bears. And then second of all, that goes on our hit counter. Chicago rookie. So we're at 1 on the hit counter. And we only need 49 more. Oh, you switched back and did the 20, huh? I understand. Ricky Pearsall, Nick Bonito. I didn't tell you that the Kid Reporters counts as a C team, did I? Just kidding. James Lafton, Richard Todd. We got Xavier Worthy on the press proof. Shamar Stewart, rookie for the Bengals. That's a C team. Cincinnati goes to 1 on the hit counter. And a second patch, Joe Burrow on the Pro Bowl Games. Look at that, guys. 2 bundles. I mentioned that these are known to give multiple bundles. 2 patches already in the first bundle. Joe Burrow. Unfortunately, that's not a rookie, so I don't get to count it on our hit counter. But Joe Burrow on the patch. Congratulations to John Rogers again. Devon Chain, Jaleel McLaughlin. For the Saints, there's a rated rookie Red Pandora of Kelvin Banks, junior offensive lineman. Congratulations, Jose. Again, the Saints are a sneaky pick in these Donruss bundles. I tend to pull a lot of Tyler Shuck and downtowns of him. There's Keenan Allen, Tyreek Hill, Kid Reporter, Tyler Boyd, Dickerson. You got Jahmyr Gibbs on the press proof for the Lions. Baltimore rookie kicker alert, Tyler Loop. Bryce Young, Kyron Williams. And how about Shedeur Sanders on the throwback for the Browns? Jose, congratulations. First of all, a great Shedeur Sanders hit. And second of all, our hit counter, Cleveland rookies get on the board. We're at 3 now. Seahawks going to get a Torrey Horton Red Pandora. Dan, congrats. Wow, this first bundle has been incredible. C.J. Stroud, Keenan Allen, Donnie Mitchell. There's Drake May. You got Rich Gannon for the Raiders on the press proof. Jalen Noel for the Texans. Kate Otten, Marquise Brown. How about another Shedeur Sanders? So, like I mentioned, sometimes I either pull no Shedeurs or I pull like 7 of them. This might be one of those I pull like 7 of them, Jose. Congratulations, Shedeur, on the Elite Series Rookies Laser. And that puts the Cleveland rookie spot in the lead at 2. We're up to 456 or 46 more to go. 50. Road to the Super Bowl for the Eagles. Tyreek Hill, Lou Vu, Tony Dorsett, Jalen Hurts. You got Dante Culpepper on the press proof. And Ashton Genty on the rookie for the Raiders. Congratulations, Ben. Fred Warner, Demarcus Robinson. Luther Burden on the throwback canvas for the Bears. Congrats, William. And the Bears rookies go to 2. We're at 5. Then we got a red Pandora of R.J. Harvey for Denver. So we got Hampton earlier, R.J. Harvey, some nice rookies. Congrats to John R. All the Johns, congratulations. Malachi Corley, Justin Fields, McCarthy, Njoku, Ed Reed on the press proof. Malachi Starks, rated rookie. Jeremiah, this guy's jersey, his name doesn't fit his jersey for the Browns. Howie Long, Ty Johnson. Saquon on the throwback. Puka, and Myles Garrett. So, wow. that was one bundle. That was incredible. I hope each of these bundles can be as good as that one was. We got some good names on the red Pandoras. We got 2 patches. We got 2 Shedeur Sanders and Ashton Genty. The list goes on and on. That was a heck of a 49.5 now. Boy, that would be egg on your face, though, if we got to 50. Here's another thick one, guys. There's either a spacer or another patch coming out of here. That's a patch, my friends. We got some hot bundles right now. Let's see if we can't turn one of these hot bundles into one with a downtown or an autograph in there. Well, that's one bundle. We got to 5 with the Bears and the Browns each coming out a couple times. The Bengals had a couple cards, including one rookie come out. And no Carolina yet, but we should be able to reminisce that. I don't have a... Well, I have the paper cutter for the packs, but I don't like bringing that towards the packs because I don't want to take the chance of ripping the cards. But these ones have been particularly stubborn tonight, these Donruss packs. So I hope you guys are having a good time tonight. Again, thank you for joining us on this fine Wednesday evening. If you got a few minutes here, grab yourself a new fresh beverage, a snack. I almost said back. Grab yourself a beverage or a snack here. We'll finish up this last break. We got some giveaways and a Mosaic bundle to win. But if you can find your way to smashing that like button on the show and on the channel, if you're on eBay, please make sure that you do have us favorited and followed as a seller. That's going to help so that you know when we got new auctions going up and ending, you know when we got our shows going live. We haven't been doing a lot of pure live shows, but the goal at some point will be getting back into trying to do some more live shows. We're trying to start to incorporate a little bit more of that live action in all of our breaks. So like tonight doing that Mosaic bundle, I think that turned out okay. Hopefully we'll do some more of that in the future. We're going to do another sort of version of that tomorrow. I don't want to spoil the celebration too much, but we're going to do something like that auction stallion tomorrow. The mystery packs have been going over very well, and I think in the next couple of weeks we're going to try and, on some of our live shows, have some sealed packs and things that we can do rip and ship for and things like that. So we thank you guys for joining us, and make sure that you got us saved as the seller on eBay so you get those notifications. And on YouTube, make sure you got subscribed and you got the alert buttons on and all that sort of stuff. We really appreciate being able to grow this network with each and every one of you guys and hang out with you a bunch of times a week and rip some cards. So here we go. Yeah, sorry, I just saw the message. There's 6 bundles total in this break. So that was bundle 1, then bundle 2, bundle 3, and then we got 4, 5, 6 over there to go. So we got a lot of cards to get at. Lots of fun. That first bundle was amazing. Here we go on bundle 2. Terrell Owens, Geno Stone. Got Adam Thielen on the Pandora. It was Omarion Hampton for the Chargers. Or not the Pandora, it was the green press proof, excuse me, on the Thielen. Benford, Justin Herbert. There's an Elite Series, Josh Allen for the Bills. Congratulations to Michael S. on the Bill spot. Red Pandora for the Rams of Jarquez Hunter. Congrats, Ben D. Alec Pierce, Fryermuth, Kamara, Jaden Reed. Got David Njoku on the press proof. Jalen Walker, Kenneth Walker, Antonio Gibson. How about Cam Ward on the Elite Series rookies? I have not called Cam Ward's name out much tonight at all. So I'm happy for Corey on this one to get an Elite Series laser. Cam Ward for Tennessee. And then we've got another Luther Burden Diamond Kings Rookie Kings for the Bears. William, congrats. And so the Bears take a lead on the hit counter. They go to 3. We're at 6. There's Josie Jewell, Theo Johnson, Kid Reporter, Chad Johnson, George Kittle, Demarcus Robinson on the green press proof. Stewart again, rookie for the Bengals. So the Bengals go to 2. James Conner, Travis Kelce. You got the Bomb Squad, Devontae Adams for the Rams. Congrats, Ben. And a red Pandora for the Chiefs of offensive lineman Josh Simmons. So congrats to John R. on the Chiefs spot. Tremaine Edmonds, Van Ginkel, Mike Williams, Josh Downs, Jalen Lane for Washington on the rated rookie, and Higgins on the press proof for the Texans. Congrats, Donnie. Isaiah Likely, Overshawn, Michael Meyer. For the Texans, we got Jalen Noel on the rookies checkerboard. Congratulations to Donnie again. Victor Cruz, Zach Bond, Mike Williams, Josh Downs. Tua on the press proof for the Dolphins. Driving me crazy that these are all turned upside down. I must have opened this whole bundle upside down. There's Graham Mertz for the Texans rookie. Carmichael, Montgomery, Ashton Genty again for the Raiders on the throwback. Congratulations to the Raiders spot, Ben. Ferguson, Murray, Harrison Jr., Hester, Cole Kmet, TJ Watt on the press proof. There's Jalen Noel for the Texans. Jalen Wright, T. Suggs. We got a Bosa, bro. Nick Bosa for the 49ers. And the Seahawks, Jalen Milrow on a red Pandora. Congratulations to Dan for the Seahawks spot. And Dan, sit tight because you're about to get another hit for the Seahawks here in about 4 cards. There's Jalen Milrow on the Pandora. Laporta, Davis, Devonta Dante, Vinny Testaverde for the Panthers on the press proof. Jade Barron for the Broncos. And here's that Seahawks hit. It's that lime green patch rookie phenom Elijah Arroyo for the Seahawks. Dan, congratulations. Another patch coming out of here. Arroyo for the Seahawks. There is Art Monk, Trey Benson, and we got a pink Pat Bryant. We don't get pink out of these bundles very often. They're not numbered, but that is awesome for the Broncos. Congratulations, John R. The pink prism, Pat Bryant optic. Anzalone Mayfield. There's a kid reporter. Chad Johnson, George Kittle. We got Nico Collins for Houston on the press proof. And Shador Sanders on the rated rookie for the Browns. So, Jose, congratulations again. Another Shador. And the Browns, it's been all Shador when it's come to the Browns so far, but they go to 3, and we're up to 8. Chris Godwin, Ed Reed. For Pittsburgh, we got the Elite Series rookie Will Howard. Congratulations to the Steelers spot, John Rogers. Falcons, Red Pandora, James Pierce Jr. Congratulations, James J. on the James Pierce Jr. Romadunze and Doug Williams. Bundle number 3, here we go. J.K. Dobbins, McFadden. There's Darius Davis on the press proof. Jackson Hawes, rookie for Buffalo. Tyler Lockett, Douglas. There's a Carolina rookie finally, and it's a nice one. Elite Series rookie laser. Ted McMillan for the Panthers. Andrew W., congrats. There's Ted McMillan on the Elite Series laser. And Carolina finally joins the hit counter party. We're up to 9 now. There's a nice Joe Burrow on the throwback for the Bengals. Jawan Jennings, Jalen Waddle, Kyle Van Noy, Mike Sanistril, Audric Estime on the green press proof. Tiamalu for the Colts on the rated rookie. Etienne, Garrett Wilson. Quinn Ewers on the rookies checkerboard for the Dolphins. Congratulations, Matt. And the Seahawks with Nick Emenwuri on the red Pandora. Eli Manning, Pacheco, Jalen Hurts, J.J. McCarthy, Shamir Dyke for the Titans. There's that Tyler Shuck I was talking about. Tyler Shuck for the Saints. Jose on the green press proof. Lamar. Jalen Wright. We got a Dominators. James Conner for Washington. Or for Arizona, excuse me. Congrats, Ryan. Throwback for the Jaguars. Bashal Tutin. Harrison Jr., Zach Ertz. Kurt Warner, Dorsett. Kurt Warner on the press proof. Malachi Starks. Jared Versey, Christian McCaffrey, and there's Mike Evans on the Gridiron Kings for the Buccaneers. The Broncos with the Pat Bryant red Pandora, so we got the pink of him earlier, and now the red Pandora Pat Bryant. So John R., congrats. Ferguson, Murray, Myers, Algier. There's Jerome Ford on the press proof for the Browns. Stewart for the Rams. Byron Murphy, Jacobs. We got Jack Beck on the throwback for the Raiders. A.J. Brown on the retro for the Eagles. Nick Chubb. Boomer Esiason, Calvin Johnson, Quinyon Mitchell. Allie Gordon on the rated rookie for the Dolphins. And for the Browns, that's a rookie Browns quarterback, green press proof, Dylan Gabriel. So the Browns, someone besides Shador shows up. The Browns take the lead again. They got a 4. We're at 10. Ricky Williams, Torrey Holtz, and Isaac Tesla on the retro-rated rookies for the Lions, John Rogers. Abdul Carter for the Giants, Donnie. The Giants have been great in the first 2 breaks. They've been a little bit quiet so far in Donruss, but they've got time to wake up. There's Hawkinson, Spears, Mitchell. There's Drake May. Kenneth Gainwell on the press proof for the Steelers. Tez Johnson for the Buccaneers. Corey. And we got another patch, guys. It is going to be for the Falcons. James, it's a little Honey Bijan for you. Bijan Robinson on the Pro Bowl games for the Falcons. Congratulations, my friend, on that one. That's a little tight. That one's not going to work. Next, do we have any more 108s over there? I'm going to get this top load in a second, guys. I'm just going to set it here. Ran out of the size for those guys. There's Warren Moon, Kenneth Gainwell. Another one for the Giants. That is Abdul Carter on the rookie Gridiron Kings. Congrats again, Donnie. Musgrave, Miller. Thank you, sir. Kid Reporter. Max is the man, always on the spot for us. There it is. That's what we wanted. Like a glove. There you go, James. Congrats. Oh, Ty, hey, welcome in. No more after this. This is our third and final break of the show tonight. Thanks for hanging out with us. You have a chance, if you want to hang out, you have a chance to play in the hit counter before we close it up. Terrell Owens, Geno Stone. There's Joe Mixon for the Texans. Savion Williams for the Packers. Dwayne Bowe, Madison. There's Michael Williams on the rated rookie retro. Will McDonald, DeAndre Swift, Johnny Smith. So that is 3 of the 6 bundles. I'm going to put the hit counter up while I bring over, you guys can see on the overhead, just bringing over the other bundles here. We're going to sweat all 6 of our downtowns until the very end. Make you guys work for it a little bit. And while I open up bundles 4 and 5, I'll do 4 and 5 together, and then we'll do 6 as the last one. This one feels thick too. I think we got at least one more patch coming. While I open up these 2 bundles, you guys now need to take a look at how we're doing on the hit counter and decide where we're going to end up. You've got Cleveland right now in the lead with 4. Chicago's at 3. Cincinnati in the form of Shamar Stewart has come up twice. And then that lone Tet McMillan so far. So will Carolina heat up in the second half? Will Cleveland hold on? And then make your guess as well on what that total is going to be. We got 10 halfway through. My goal of 50 is looking a little tough. But we might still get there. But you guys tell us which teams' rookies are going to show up the most out of the 4 teams listed. And also what the total of all 4 teams is going to be. Again, you do get within 1 in either direction to make it hopefully easier to win a Leprechaun. And this one might either have a spacer in it, or we might have another 2-patch bundle, guys. A couple of these packs are feeling awfully thick. We will see if we got 2 bundles in there. Or 2 packages in here. All right. So that's bundle number 4. And you guys have about 30 seconds, and then we're going to have Max close up the hit counter. So get those predictions in. Which team's rookies are going to come up the most, and what the total number of all 4 teams' rookies together is going to be represented on the hit counter. So here we go. Max, give him a few more seconds, then close it up. my phone just thought I wanted to call Max. He's in the room, phone. He's fine. That was funny. That's never happened before. Caleb Williams, Patty Mahomes. This is a good start to bundle 4. Browns QB Dylan Gabriel. So for the hit counter, Browns go to 5, and we're at 11. And Cam Scatterbo, guys, bundle number 4 is starting out electric. Cam Scatterbo on the press proof for the Giants. Donnie, congrats. There's Marquise Brown, Jalen Polk, Jeffrey Simmons on the Dominators for the Titans. Corey, and Brian Thomas Jr. on the Elite Series laser for the Jaguars. Christopher L. And we got Joe Burrow, Mark Andrews, Dalton Schultz, Hunter Henry. Seahawks, Leonard Williams on the press proof. Membu for the Jets. And we do have a patch For the Ravens, James J., it's your second patch of the break. How about Kyle Hamilton? So 2 patches for James on here so far. You got the Bijan Robinson and now Kyle Hamilton. It's a good Donruss break for you so far. That was our 4th patch of the break already as well. No, 5th patch, I think. Chris Godwin, Ed Reed, Instant Bryce Young, Stephon Diggs, Sam Darnold, Kid Reporter, Bateman, Garrison Hurst, Mike Evans on the press proof, Jordan James rookie for 49ers, Kevin Williams, Cade Otton, Savion Williams on the throwback for the Packers, Zach, and Browns rookie Mason Graham on the red Pandora. So congratulations, Jose. That's going to count on the hit counter. Not just quarterbacks and running backs. So the Browns. Browns go to 6 and we're at 12. Graham Gano, Tony Pollard, another kid reporter. Khalil Mack, Robinson Jr. And we got a Tyler Shuck press proof. How about a Drew Brees now for the Saints? Tyleik Williams rookie. Marquise Brown, Jalen Polk. Elite Series, we had a Josh Allen earlier. How about an Elite Series of Drake May for the Patriots? Congratulations to David C. on that one. And then the Giants, that's our second Abdul Carter red Pandora, I believe. So Donnie, congratulations. The Giants are waking up for you. Got the Scatterboo Green earlier. Natron, Graham Gano, Charbonnet, Ladd McConkey, Dave Craig on the press proof. Tyleik Williams again for the Lions. Herbert Walker, Cam Ward on the throwback. Congratulations to the Titan spot Corey on another Cam Ward. And then Gunnar Helm for the Titans. So back-to-back hits for the Titans. Corey, this one's a red Pandora. Gunnar Helm, rookie tight end. John Elway, Matthew Stafford, Hester, Cole Kmet. Got Joe Burrow on a press proof for the Bengals. John Rogers. Nick Scorton, rookie for the Panthers. He's going to join Tet up in their hit counter to 2. We're at 13. Garrett Wilson, Quentin Johnson. There's R.J. Harvey on the throwback for the Broncos. Congrats, John R. Nice Broncos card there. Plummer, London, J-Love, Stevenson, Smith, Jarquez Hunter for the Rams. And Shamar Stewart on the green press proof for the Bengals. The Bengals, that's 3 of him. The Bengals go to 3. We're at 14. Cade Otton, Marquise Brown. We got Quinn on another rookie checkerboard for the Dolphins, Matt. Congratulations. Will Howard on the Elite Series rookies for the Steelers, John Rogers. Jake Plummer, Drake London, Will Levis, A.J. Brown. There's a press proof of John Elway for the Broncos. Matthew Golden for the Packers. And another patch, guys. That one snuck up on me. I didn't even notice that one. Caleb Johnson, rookie phenom for the Steelers. They're killing it on the patches out of these bundles, man. That is awesome. Congrats to the Steelers spots. Bryce Young, Kyle Williams. Red Pandora for the Steelers. Staying hot here. It's a Derek Harmon red Pandora. Congratulations. John Rogers, the Steelers right now hitting it. Adam Thielen, Cortland Sutton, and Kid Reporter. So we looked at bundle 5. I'll give you guys a sight line to how you're doing on the hit counter. They kind of woke up a little bit in bundle number 4. You got Cleveland now with a healthy lead at 6, but the other teams are starting to respond. And we got up to 14. So I'm not ruling out 50 yet. But right now, we've got a number of folks riding with Cleveland. I think everyone else, if they're not riding with Cleveland, rode with Chicago. So we'll see how that shakes out. If Chicago got a couple, they might tie it up and everyone would get one there. And then right now, we're low for everyone's numbers, but that's fine because we've got 2 more bundles to go. But we're hoping we can get into the low to mid 20s. We'll start earning a lot of leprechauns for you guys. So we're hoping for at least 7 or 8 more. Except for Lou, who's hoping. Well, Lou's already out of it because I don't think Lou had an updated number at 12. So Lou's already out of it on the number wise. But everyone else is hoping for that hit counter to get in the 20s. All right, bundle 5. Jim Kelly, Vita Vea, Maxwell Harrison for the Bills, Jalen Milroe on the press proof for the Seahawks, Dan, Jalen Wright, T-Suggs, Art Monk. Joe Burrow has been all over the place tonight. There's a nice dominators for the Bengals, John. Max, we can definitely accept Lou's prediction update. Saw you're a little low, huh, Lou? We're gonna accept that one in there, get you up there. Okay, yeah, we got you. Brandon Ayuk, Garrison Hurst, Caleb Williams, Demario Douglas, Terrence Ferguson, Carl Eller, Zay Flowers, best of instant for the Bills. Geno Smith, Cam Jordan, Dontavian Wicks, and Cole Kmet. you bet, Lou, you bet. There's Devonta Smith. Jamal Charles on the press proof. Jordan James, rookie. And we got a press proof auto for the Steelers, rookie Will Howard. That's actually a really good auto to pull out of a Donruss bundle. John, congratulations, guys. I haven't gotten to do fireworks out of less than 100 yet tonight, so this feels like the right time to do a little celebration. John Rogers, Will Howard, green rookie auto. What a cool card. Congratulations. We got an auto. We got all kinds of patches. These bundles have been hot, you guys. This has been a good break. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Jalen Polk, Dak Prescott. It stays even hotter. How about for Donnie, another Cam Scattaboo on the canvas throwback. Wow, what a great set of bundles. Kudos to whoever packed these at Costco. They're good ones. Will McDonald, DeAndre Swift, Kid Reporter, Culpepper Johnson. We got Vernon Davis on the green. Dylan Gabriel for the Browns is going to put the Browns up to 7, and we're at 15. Najee Harris, Warren Moon. We got the Dominators for the Rams on Jared Verse. And Elite Series rookies for the Seahawks. Jalen Milroe, Jonnu Smith, Estime Russell Wilson, Jamar Chase. You got Rex Grossman on the press proof. Jaden Higgins for the Texans, rookie. Tank Dell, DJ Moore. And there's Matthew Golden on the throwback for the pack, Zach. Red Pandora time for the Ravens. It's Mike Green. Congratulations to James on the Ravens spot. Wan'Dale Robinson, Rashid Shaheed, Devonta Smith. Culpepper, Jonathan Taylor on the press proof for the Colts, John Rogers. Lambert Smith for the Chargers. Corum, Kirk Cousins. AJ Green on the Legend Series Laser for the Bengals. Adunze, Doug Williams, Ferguson. Devin Hester, Colt Kmet. Baker Mayfield on a press proof. And Panthers rookie Trevor Etienne. The Panthers go to 3. We go to 16 on the hit counter. Michael Penix Jr., Derwin James. And the Panthers, are we going to get hot with the Panthers? Ted McMillan on the canvas throwback. Andrew, congratulations. We have woken up the sleeping Panthers here, literally and figuratively. Congrats on the Ted throwback. That's a great card. Carolina goes to 4. We're at 17 now. Carolina goes to 5 because of a Nick Scorton. Red Pandora. Andrew, congratulations. The Panthers are flaming hot right now. Panthers go to 5, and we're at 18. There's a kicker alert. Daniel Carlson, Terry Bradshaw. Kid, reporter. Primetime, Will Anderson Jr. Overshawn for the Cowboys on the press proof. Morrison for the Buccaneers, rated rookie. Danielle Hunter, Mark Brunell. Monroe St. Brown on the Dominators. And here's a heck of a red Pandora. Ashton Genty for the Raiders. Congrats, Ben. But we're not done yet, and I can't wait to do the recap. This has been phenomenal. There's Luvu and Joe Ferguson for the Bills. So we've got one bundle left, and then we've got our 6 oversized downtowns. Let's see, we got an autograph out of these 6 bundles. We've gotten 6 or 7 patches. Can we get a downtown out of here, guys? What do you think? Open these guys up. Now that the Olympics are over, getting back to normal sports load, what are you guys watching the most right now? Are we tuning into basketball to see how that plays out? Are we already thinking about our chances of winning the Super Bowl next year? You guys gearing up yet for baseball? Anybody paying attention to spring training? Got those games kicked off this week. Spring training games are tough to follow because they make so many lineup changes and things like that. You can see teams. It's funny. We were driving home from basketball practice the other night, and my son was all excited because the Brewers were up 7-0, and then all of a sudden, by the time we were home, they had lost the game, and he's like, "What the heck?" I was like, "Well, it's spring training. They're trying out different things, so you can never expect the score to start." Yeah, college ball is really starting to pick it up right now, too. One of the best times of the year for college basketball. Or if you're talking about college football. Pistons, Red Wings. We got a Tigers guy for Patrick. Here we go. Last bundle, guys. Devin Hester. Cole Kmet, Devonta Smith. Micah Williams. Press proof rookie Galat for the Chiefs. David Hunter. Savion Williams on the rookie checkerboard for the Packers. Natron Means, Graham Gano, Calvin Noy, Mike Sanistro, Calvin Ridley on the press proof for the Titans. Talik Williams for the Lions. Trey Benson, Mike Rozier. There's another best of instant for the Panthers. And that's Leggett, so it's not a rookie. Then we've got Luther Burden on the red Pandora for the Bears. William, congratulations to go with a couple rookie Gridiron King cards. There's another red Pandora for Luther. And the Bears go to 4 on the hit counter. We're at 19 now. There is Audric Estime, Brandon Ayuk, Dobbins, Micah McFadden. Hey, there's a press proof of Patrick Mahomes for the Chiefs. John R., congratulations. Anybody buy one of those Patrick Mahomes set boxes? What were they, like 15 grand? I did not buy any of those. Michael Williams, Terrell Suggs, Art Monk, Jonathan Taylor on the Elite Series, and Justin Jefferson on the Gridiron Kings. DeAndre Swift, Jonnu Smith, Charles, Trent Green, Ramondre Stevenson on the press proof. And the Bengals with one more, Shamar Stewart. So Stewart puts the Bengals at 4, and we're at 20 on the hit counter. Darius Davis, Caden Ellis, Elite Series Laser Jalen Noel for the Texans. Road to the Super Bowl, Travis Kelce for the Chiefs. Leggett Craig, Mingo Hester. We got Trey Amos for the Commanders for Scots. And a press proof of Jaden Higgins for the Texans, Donnie. Howie Long, Ty Johnson. And Joe Burrow on the Gridiron Kings for the Bengals, John Rogers. Joe Burrow has been all over it tonight. Panthers, that is our second Nick Scorton Red Pandora. I believe we got a green press proof of him earlier, too. Congrats on the Panthers spots. And the Panthers spot goes to 6. We're up to 21. We got a race with them and the Browns. There's a kid reporter, by the way. Robinson, Shaheed, Jonathan Taylor, Brock Bowers. You got the MVP on the green press proof, Kyle Williams for the Patriots. Robinson, Koromora. The Action All-Pro is the first one we've got out of these bundles. If you guys remember correctly, there was like about 2 months ago, I was saying, we open these up and we almost never get these. They almost like a case hit, right? And then the next like 3 breaks, we got like 2 per bundle, and it just made me look silly. So then I was like, oh, we get a lot of these, and now we just got the 1. Jefferson for the Vikings. Congratulations, John R. There's a nice Caleb Williams throwback for the Bears, William. We'll get that and a bunch of those other ones sleeved up. Zach Bond, Steven Jackson, Kid Reporter, Brock Bowers, Mingo, A.J. Brown on the press proof, Jalen Lane for the Commanders. Another autograph, another rookie green autograph, Carson Schlesinger for the Browns. So 2 autographs out of 6 bundles. We'll take it, you guys. Congratulations, Jose, on the Brown spots. Carson Schlesinger on an auto. And that's going to put the Browns to 8 and open that lead back up a little again. We're at 22. So a second auto. What a phenomenal set of bundles here. There's Vernon Davis, Charles Woodson, Jihad Campbell on the throwback rookie for the Eagles, Xavier Leggett, Dave Craig, Devin Hester, Cole Kmet, Marquise Brown on the press proof, Woody Marks for the Texans, Ricky Williams, Torrey Holtz. You got Jalen Noel on the rookie checkerboard for the Texans. And one more Elite Series Cam Ward. I got to get some more sleeves. Hang on, folks. Cam Ward on the Elite Series rookies for the Titans. Corey, congrats. Jalen McMillan. And our last card of the bundles is Javonte Williams for the Cowboys. Andrew. All right, we've got our downtowns left. How we're looking at on the hit counters, the Browns are at a healthy lead right now, 8-6 over the Panthers. And we're at 22, which puts a lot of people at Leprechauns. If we get to 23 or 24, it's going to hurt some folks from that Leprechaun counter. But let's see what we can do here. We're going to get 6 downtowns. The first one's going to go on the hit counter, guys. It's going to shake things up. It's Jose staying hot in this break. If this pack will get open. It is a Shedeur Sanders with the Dog Pound rookie downtown, oversized downtown. Jose, congratulations. Shedeur Sanders on the downtown. And that's going to put the Browns rookies to 9. And we're at 23. And that last one person's hit counter prediction, we get a couple more, it's going to hurt some more. The Cowboys. Andrew, how about if he'll come out and play with us? There we go. CeeDee Lamb on the Lone Star set. That's a cool background photo for Lamb. CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys. Andrew, congratulations on the downtown. Here comes downtown number 3. Donnie, you're going to get another one for the Giants. How about an Abdul Carter? If the packs will ever let these guys out for me. There we go. Abdul Carter on the downtown for the Giants. Donnie, congratulations. Having a good night overall, man. The Giants have treated you well. How about for the Chargers? John Rogers. It's the Amari and Hampton for the Chargers. Congratulations. Had to check for a second and see that there wasn't a second one stuck on there. That's what happened when we got the 3 Abdul Carters, is there was 2 stuck to it. So we got 3 in one pack. That was awesome. I'd love for that to happen again. It's another, our 5th one is another Shedeur Sanders for the Browns. What a night for the Browns, Jose. And that's going to put the Browns at 10, pretty much icing it up, and 24, which did hurt some folks on the Leprechaun counters, but it did cement the Browns as the pick. And then, here we go. We don't get too many of these. And it's, oh, guys, it did it again. We got 2 of them. A Shedeur Sanders and a Patrick Mahomes. A bonus. Look at that. So, first of all, Jose, you got Shedeur Sanders. And then the Chiefs piggybacking is a little-known guy by the name of Patrick Mahomes. John, oh, what a phenomenal hit. Patrick Mahomes piggybacking. We got a bonus downtown. We got a bonus downtown. What a night. All right, so Cleveland goes to 11. And it ends up at 25. That last Shedeur really hurt the hit counter. But it was a lot of fun to rip. Holy smokes. All right. Well, let's get ready to recap. That was awesome. I've been talking up every time we do these bundles. I've been talking up the fact that we got the 3 stuck together that one time because I wanted that to happen. I wanted that exact thing to happen again, and it did. And the bonus one was a Patrick Mahomes downtown. Get out of here. That's awesome. All right, guys. Sorry, I hope you guys, if you guys are half as excited as me, you got to be having a good time on here. So please hit that like, subscribe, share this video with all your friends. You say, hey, if you want to watch a video where you get to see stained glass, autographs, a bunch of downtowns, Patrick Mahomes bonus downtown, you got to watch it. There we go. There we go. Wow. All right, so let's recap. We did get some great stuff. These were 6 tremendous bundles. And this recap, if you guys didn't think so yet, as we watch this recap again, I think you're going to think so. Cam Ward. We got an auto, Carson Schlesinger for the Browns. All pros, Jefferson, squirting on the Pandora. Mahomes on a press proof, Burden on the red Pandora. Genty on the red. We got big name red Pandoras. Dick Squirtin again. Ted McMillan on the throwback. Mike Green on the Pandora. Scattaboo on the throwback canvas. We got another autograph. Will Howard. Derek Harmon. Kyle Hamilton on a patch for the Ravens. Caleb Johnson on a patch for the Steelers. Quinn Ewers. Gunnar Helm on the red Pandora. Cam Ward. Carter on the red Pandora. Drake May Elite Series. Mason Graham on the red Pandora. Scattaboo on the press proof. And that's barely halfway. Bijan Robinson patch. Carter on the red Pandora. Tesla on the rated rookie. Pat Bryant Pandora. Emin Worry Pandora. Quinn Ewers checkerboard. Ted McMillan rookies laser. Pierce red Pandora. Will Howard on the retro rookies. Sanders. Pat Bryant on the pink. Elijah Arroyo on the patch. Milrow on the red Pandora. Genty on the throwback. Simmons on the red Pandora. We're not done yet, my friends. Cam Ward, the laser. Jarquez Hunter red Pandora. Elite Series Josh Allen. RJ Harvey red Pandora. Genty. Shador Rookies Laser, Torrey Horton Red Pandora, Shador Throwback, Kelvin Banks Red Pandora, Joe Burrow Patch, Baker Mayfield Patch, Omarion Hampton Red Pandora, Tyler Shuck on the Throwback. So we had, I mean, look at this. Like, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 patches and 2 autos out of 6 bundles. And look at the name. I mean, Baker Mayfield, Joe Burrow, Arroyo, Bijan, Johnson, Kyle Hamilton for patches. And then the auto, Will Johnson and Carson Schlesinger. And then, oh, by the way, we got 7 downtowns. The Patrick Mahomes piggyback was awesome. Shador number 2. Shador number 1. Omarion Hampton. Abdul Carter. CeeDee Lamb. And Shador number 3. Actually, this was 1. So 3 Shador Sanders downtowns for the Browns in 1 break. Jose, hats off to you, my friend. Congrats, everyone else. Congrats on your downtowns and hits. Man, that was a ton of fun. Holy cow. This is going to go up for grabs here in a second. We're going to do our hit counter, all that stuff. So let's bring up our hit counter and how you guys did. So the Browns finished with 11 and 25. So fortunately, no one got it for the number, but James, John, Andrew, and Andrew all got it on Cleveland. And when no one gets the number, the new game I like to play is then whoever was the next closest gets leprechauns. And this is when Max throws something at me. But so actually it was Lou, Ed, and Andrew all had 23 was the next closest. So Max, if you can make a note to add an extra leprechaun for Lou, Ed, and Andrew T for getting the closest since no one got the number. So congrats on that, guys. And so now we got 3 things we got to race for. The first thing we're going to race for is our buyer's giveaway. And so for the buyer's giveaway, I've got a couple packs of Prism 2024, and I've got a mystery pack Junk Wax Heroes pack. This is 25 cards of 80s and 90s Hall of Famers and All-Stars. This will be third prize. This will be first and second for the buyer's giveaway. And then we're doing the same thing for the hit counter giveaway. First and second, we each get a Prism pack, and then third place is going to get a Junk Wax Heroes pack. Of course, Ed. And then we've got our race for our Mosaic bundle. So let's start first. Let's work backwards in order of the break. Let's start with our hit counter first. So let's bring our leprechauns up. They're nice and stretched out from that first race. They went back and they got all ramped up on Skittles and beer, so they're ready to go. And I'm going to grab all of you folks that managed to get a leprechaun, which was 24 leprechauns. Well done. Good job, my friends. 24 leprechauns are going to race. We're sticking with 18 seconds for this one. And again, first and second place are each going to get a Prism pack, and then third place is going to get a Junk Wax Heroes mystery pack. So here we go, guys. Congrats on your leprechauns. Good luck. It's too hard to tell right now, but Nick's running up front a little bit. Ed's pushing. Who's coming down low? Andrew with a big push. All right, so Andrew with the huge push at the bottom. So Andrew M., you've got a Prism pack coming your way. Ed, you managed to hold on to second place. You've got a Prism Pack coming your way. Congratulations. And Nick B, you've got a Junk Wax Heroes Mystery Pack coming your way. Congratulations on that. Buyers giving now. So everyone who bought into tonight's breaks, every spot you bought into earned you a leprechaun. So we're going to clear that list, and we're going to go back to our absolute buyers. There's 32 of you. We're going to go to our Mosaic buyers. 64 of you. And our Donruss buyers. There we go, 96 folks. We're going to run this one for 18 seconds again as well. And first and second place, going to get a Prism pack, and third place, a Junk Wax Heroes. Let's get those leprechauns up so you guys see them racing. There they are. They're ready to go. Let's shuffle them once. Good luck. Someone's going to bust out of this pack. Who's it going to be? Ryan F, it looks like. All right, so Ryan, congratulations, guys. Ryan F came out of that pack and won a Prism pack. Antonio, oh, you grabbed one. And Darian F, you grabbed a Junk Wax Heroes pack. Congratulations on your leprechauns. All right, so it is down to our main event, final event, whatever we want to call it, for the Mosaic bundle. So again, we did those. We had 15 of those low-end numbered cards. Thank you for those of you guys who bought those. Each one of those served as a leprechaun that's going to race, and one of you 15 is going to win this pack. And so if you guys are able to join us tomorrow, by the way, once again, we're going to be celebrating break number 1000 with some really good baseball break stuff. And we're going to do a fun thing just like this with baseball and some other stuff. So if you can join us at all, whether it's for just a few minutes to say hey and give us a virtual knuckles or high five, that's awesome. If you can hang out with us for the whole day, that's even better. But here we go. Let's get our leprechauns back up. Let me go over to our list. And there's our 15. Clear it out. There's our 15 buyers. Jonathan, Jonathan Kong, Ed, John R, Jonathan, Ed, John R, Jonathan. So the John R's are ruling the night. 15 leprechauns. We're going to extend this one. Let's make this one a little bit longer. Let's go 38 seconds and draw this one out on you guys a little bit. So here we go. 1 out of 15 of you is going to get this Mosaic bundle shipped out to you. Here we go. Jonathan R. sandwiching up top and bottom right now. Can you hold it, Jonathan? Uh-oh, they're falling back. Get them going, Jonathan. Get them going. Ed's trying to push to the middle. John R. is trying to push to the middle. Where's that sprint going to come from? You know it's coming. There it comes. Jonathan R. So Jonathan R., you got first, third, and fifth place. That was really interesting because the guy who won for you was the only one we didn't see the whole time. He was in the back the whole time and then shot out there, that blue leprechaun. It was your guys on top and bottom that were leading almost the whole way, and then they fell back. And then that blue one shot up the middle for you. So congratulations, Jonathan R. You're I got the thing up there, but you guys know what it is. You're taking this Mosaic bundle home, so to speak. We're going to ship this out to you with the rest of the loot from tonight's break. So thank you very much for everyone that jumped in and grabbed those spots. Thank you guys for playing along in that game. We hope you enjoy the numbered card you got, and for Jonathan, enjoy ripping your bundle. For everyone else, we can't wait to ship out your loot from tonight. We had 3 absolutely phenomenal breaks. It was a ton of fun. I can't thank you guys enough. I can't tell you how much I appreciate the opportunity to say that we are doing our 1,000th break tomorrow. And I really, truly hope that you guys are able to find your way to our stream for at least a little bit. I don't think you're going to regret it. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're doing 4 hobby baseball breaks, including Stadium Club. We're doing 2025 Pro Debut, which has been phenomenal for us. We know Lou loves it. We're doing 2020 Pro Debut, which we've never done before, but I'm excited. I've been waiting to rip into that. And then we're doing a hobby jumbo of 2026 Series 1. So it's going to be a lot of fun baseball hobby. We're going to have some giveaways, hopefully play some games. We might have some mystery packs, all that kind of stuff. We want to cheers to all you guys. But for those of you not able to join us, thanks so much for letting me guinea pig this game tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Please stay safe. Take care of each other. Take care of those around you. Don't ever stop chasing that cardboard gold. And until tomorrow, we'll see you guys in about 12 hours. Until tomorrow, be good. Thank you. Have a good night.